All right.
I've been thinking I need to watch my VODs just to bump up the clips
Mm-hmm.
that I have on my channel.
All right. So this is the beginning where we'll just kind of like intro into it. So welcome to the first episode of Hangry Podcast. I want to do this at the end portion of all my gaming streams in order to just have like some sort of I guess like exposure to other streamers, and not even streamers either. If people want to come in and just like chat about what they think about the topic, whatever, it's like an open forum, and I think it's just a really good way to engage with your community and have your community engage back with you. Maybe it'll like grow connections, like more, be a little more friendly, be a little more personable instead of just someone on a screen. We're actually people too. So
absolutely.
So yeah, that's what we're working with. We'll start with the topic for today. I'm gonna cover is just general. If you see my title, I changed it to streamers. What do they do? Do they do things? Let's find out. So, so basically, I just want to discuss what you. So basically, I just want to discuss, what you guys do, how you guys do things, maybe like even what you guys do off stream. So we'll start off with the first question rolling in is to each of you. When did you start streaming, or when did you start using Twitch? Even just not even streaming.
I'm going last.
Oh,
last.
I was gonna say like, when did Twitch start?
Jeez, that's too far back.
No, well, I started playing League of Legends 10 years ago, longer than that.
Right.
And from when I started, I was watching streamers play League of Legends, trying to get better at the game. So, from the start of Twitch, I've been there.
Wow, okay.
Streamed on and off, the whole time, but, never seriously like I've been doing lately. I also always thought I'd be a League of Legends streamer and I was grinding solo queue all the time because I was going to be the next fucking Faker or some shit. Just stream it. It's going to be Tyler 1. But yeah, I'm not good at video games, I learned, so I never did that. So now I just play 7 Days to Die.
Nice. So that's what, 2011 or something, right?
Something, yeah. Definitely something like that. League hit its 10-year anniversary last year, and I've been there since the beginning of season 1.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Isu, I guess.
Good order you would like to go in?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, yeah.
All right, well, so I probably got started around 5 years ago, and through that 5 years, I probably had about 5 different channels, just going in and kind of changing as I grew, and various different topics or subjects or whatnot that I was streaming in. So now I'm probably on my 5th channel right
now. Nice. Yeah, I know. Before I really knew you and Femix, when I was first getting to know you guys, you had mentioned that you were streaming before you guys were doing the thing, because you guys had a dual stream channel at one point.
Right.
And welcome, Pops.
Hi, Pops. So yeah, I got started in Japan actually. So I started IRL streaming in Japan. I was walking around Tokyo and Yokohama and whatnot.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Seeing my setup, and it was just like a phone, a light, a lavalier mic, and like a selfie stick, and you just see this weird white guy walking down the street talking to himself. And it was enjoyable. We had quite a few people watching, and unfortunately at that point I got a new job, and it severely limited what I could do. So I had to stop that, and then I started something else going on.
Nice.
But from then, I've just been off and on. My schedule, whenever my schedule allows,
right.
I start it up again.
um, before, since Cedric, you want to go last. Pogs,
Yes, I'm still going last.
since we're not quite into streaming stuff yet, like, you could also answer this question. When did you start using Twitch?
I actually started using Twitch this last May or April. Like I dabbled with it in college, but started consistently using it on a day-to-day basis in like April and March. So I guess I've been a user for a few years, but
Nice.
not super long term, like 5 years maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started using. Well, Cedric, you said you're gonna go last.
I'm gonna go last every time, dude.
So I started using Twitch literally when I started streaming in May of last year. I came in from YouTube streaming and trying to create content on YouTube, but I didn't really have like the editing skills and stuff in order to like actually make popping content on YouTube. So I kind of moved over to Facebook, just like streaming to my friends, and that seemed to get like traction. But like that, I had an audience, but it was also never a new audience because it was all my Facebook friends. So I found out that my sister was on Twitch doing whatever she was doing, and then she was like, "You should come over here. We'll just like share communities and we'll, whatever." So I was really lucky to start out with more than 0 viewers. But yeah, so like I initially came over to do all my cooking content on Twitch, and now I guess I'm gaming too now. So
That's it. Alright, well, I'm of course in the midst of veterans, as I always am. I have been streaming for roughly about 4 months. I turned around and I told myself years ago and that I was going to be a streamer. I said, you know what, I'm going to be a streamer. Can't wait because I'm going to make it. No matter what, I'm definitely going to make it. And I started roughly about 4 months ago, and it was not as successful in the beginning as I thought it was going to be. Of course, playing League of Legends and being a positive streamer, encouraging and empowering and things like that. Being able to have, not only constructive criticism, but construction. And along, I guess, League players is kind of difficult sometimes, but I knew for sure that it didn't matter if it was difficult or not. I wanted to do this, and so here I am 4 months later, and I'm with you guys. So there we go.
Yeah. Let's see. Before I continue, I'm gonna go ahead and shout you guys out in the chat so everyone can check you out. But while I'm typing this out, you guys can answer my next question. What do you do when you're not streaming? Obviously, a lot of us work. So maybe if you guys don't mind, we'll go a little into like what you do for work or what you do outside of streaming. If you're unemployed, what do you do to keep yourself like from going crazy because all this COVID stuff?
Is it me? Are we gonna keep going the same order? Is it me?
You know what?
Yeah, anyone can speak. Anyone can speak whenever.
Take the lead.
All right.
Take the lead.
I work full time, so I'm still working full time through all of COVID. I have been, and I work, or not through all of it. It got kind of confusing at the start because I was just finishing school when the whole thing hit. So I was like not working but getting paid for a couple of months, and then I started working full time. Mostly working from home, and now I'm working from home like 4 to 5 days of the week. But I work in IT as a desk side support. So people's keyboards don't work or something, I replace it, or they forget their password, I reset it, that kind of stuff. Besides that, I play a lot of League of Legends, which you wouldn't know from watching my stream ever. And I just play lots of games. I just like gaming. I've always loved gaming. The first thing I wanted to do was be a video game designer, and then I heard the conditions were shit, so I didn't want to do that anymore. And then I wanted to review video games, and then I never did that. And now I'm 30 with a good job, so I'm going to stream.
Let's go. Let's go.
C-Dog, do you want to hop in here?
C-Dogs totally should.
Right.
Feel free to join the podcast.
You know what?
That'll
Like,
be,
I'm a dick. Like, I should have started with my experience, and my rude ass is just like, yeah, fucking just discuss.
I mean,
But,
I don't care.
But yeah,
Honestly, that sounds like he's taking the mantle of the lead for every one of his conversations now. So every question he start out.
All right. So to catch you up, APS anxiety. So far we've covered when did you start using Twitch? If you want to answer that real quick for us, you could introduce yourself also. Oh, I didn't do that either. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared. Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah. So my name's APS Anxiety. I chose that name because I have anxiety. So I changed the A to the equivalent to FPS. So I changed the F to an A to make it anxious per second. So like I'm always anxious as hell. So
I love it.
That's pretty much how I did it. And then and I started Twitch. I started with because your sister, Chris, sister kind of like I asked her like, should I just stream? And then she just kind of like supported me to do it. And then I just decided to do it. And then she helped me got affiliated. And I just started out playing Dead by Daylight for a bit. And then I just pretty much play all types of games, more like variety. I just go on, just keep going back and forth. And my main game was Fortnite. I used to be pretty good at that game for a while. Started at season 4 and then kind of build up to the pro scene in a way. Been in a few tournaments. Few tournaments. I wasn't good. I got my ass kicked. Let me just point that out there. I was not well known. I was more like a stepping stone, if anything. Just like they put my name out. Even the announcer says, this guy, like APA, or I was actually called Young Wolf at the time.
Okay.
So this Young Wolf guy, he definitely does not deserve to be here. That's pretty much what that kind of pulled out there. And I was like, oh, wow, that's fucked up.
Sheesh.
Right, and then the second question that we're on right now is, what do you do when you're not streaming? Like, what do you do for work, or what do you do if you're unemployed? What do you do to keep yourself from going crazy during the pandemic?
So what I do is I go on hikes usually, like go out like just where no one's around, just out of the ordinary. Just go on trails and kind of like just not go through technology. Just keep my peace in mind, no anxiety kicking in. And just like relax, and then once I like reach the summit, and I kind of just chill there for a bit.
Oh, that sounds relaxing.
Sounds like my kind of thing. And then usually, I like playing with my friends, playing games, just chill, relax, and that's pretty much it. Usually, even during the pandemic.
There you go.
We got three more people. Well, me included, 4 more people.
Yeah. Collect or lead us on the way.
Yeah.
All right. So, for a job, I'm in the Navy. Within the Navy, I'm a criminal investigator. So that keeps me busy.
Oh shit, he's a cop!
I'm a cop!
Hide everything.
Everyone else leaves the call.
Investigations is needed, then I will go. I mainly deal with like drugs, narcotics, domestics, child abuse, stuff like that. So not great, not fun stuff. Whenever I have to interact with somebody, it's the worst day of their life, and that's my job. Right. So when I leave work, I leave all that behind, and I come home, and it's a completely different mindset. So when I come home, I just recently started a business. So I started doing trading cards. So.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
So nice.
So I started collecting Pokemon cards again back in like October. COVID, you need something to do. And while I was kind of like meeting all these people around the island, I'm in Oahu. One guy was like, "Hey, I've been selling my cards, and I've been getting some money." So I started looking into that, and then I seen kind of how that went. So I decided, you know what? I'm the kind of guy who puts everything in. So I'm like, I'm going to start a business. And so here I am. And it's actually not doing that bad. So I do that. A vast majority of my time is spent researching, making sure the website is good to go, making sure supplies are good, just trying to like constantly busy. And then whenever I finally do have any type of downtime, just like APS up there, I try and go out and do some hike, go snorkeling, whatnot, because then I like to make YouTube videos. And so I do fun stuff like that. So I've tried to keep myself busy and tried to keep myself in a positive mindset, because if I sat around and I stared at the ceiling and whatnot, I don't think I would be nearly as positive as if I did. Especially thinking of all the shit that I do with it working.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
It's important to unwind for sure.
Pops, take it away, Pops.
Yeah, Bob.
All right.
Yeah,
All
Paps.
right, I'll go. So I'm actually unemployed right now. Before this, I was working at a youth shelter, and before that, I was a caregiver for the state and a mental health practitioner. I'm also an ordained minister, so if you're looking to get married, let me know. I'm not actually a streamer, but I mod for 21, now 22 streamers. And so I do a lot of that. I spend a lot of my time in the mornings looking for work. So from anywhere between 6 and 9 a.m. is when I get up, and then I'll go till about noon, 1 looking for work. And then afternoon, either I grab my camera and go for a walk and just snap pictures, hang out on Discord with people, game, League of Legends is a big one that I do, Pokemon, so whatever.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll go.
First, yeah, this will be the last time you get to go second to last, dude.
Right. Next time I'll just go first. What do I do outside of stream? I'm as of now I'm a part-time career cook. So I work at a vegan restaurant over here in Costa Mesa. As a line cook, I'm not quite a chef yet because I just started 3 months ago when I first moved to California, I think. So yeah, I think it's been about 3 months. So I do that on my off time, and then even outside of stream cooking and work cooking, I cook a lot because my sister happens to be like busy 18 hours of the day. So it's like if I don't cook, she doesn't eat. So I try to make sure that works out. I don't actually get out much because I'm mostly a homebody, so I don't have a problem with kind of like staying at home, but also like I like to get out every once in a while because it's not good to be holed up all the time, you know. Even though there is a pandemic going on, like I feel like there are safe ways to go out and enjoy some sunlight, and I try to do that as much as I can. And yep.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and I'll take it from there. I am a stay-at-home boyfriend. We're just gonna call it exactly what it is. I cook, I clean. I just do, the boyfriendly duties and things like that. When I'm not streaming, I actually work on my story. I'm working on being the next best author. I'm definitely being better than any author, and not only in this chat, but also any books that y'all have read. I plan on being that. If y'all haven't gotten a chance to read anything about my story, feel free to go ahead and slide in my DMs. I will happily send that over. But like I say all the time, if you want to be a part of it, whether it's voice acting, whether it's, you actually want a character in there, definitely let me know. I want to, first off, turn it into an animation. Of course, it can't be anime because we're American, but at the very same time, I do want to have that animation and things like that. So we'll have that going for us. I'm just now about to start my job on Monday. I'll be working for the government again. Yay! Woo! But no, before then, man, I live life. Shit, I was at Vegas a couple months ago, and then after that, like maybe a year after that, I was in Tennessee. So I'm like incredibly nomadic, but I'm trying to find a place to lay roots, and I'm not sure if New Mexico is the place, but we're enjoying ourselves for right now. Yeah, Pops, you don't have to tell me. I know. We know that we need to get the fuck away from this place.
Oregon's pretty nice, I hear.
Yeah. Money management is super important. Not only in game, I play League of Legends for those that know, but also out of game. We're working on fixing our debt. After that, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? So that's all I got. That's all I got for that question.
Cool.
I've got the perfect character for you. His name's Kenny Dewey.
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't bring
I
this
love
back.
Let's make it happen.
Sparkle Motion Productions, #1 gay porn studio in Los Angeles.
Oh my god.
We had this RP like server thing going on in Grand Theft Auto,
Grand Theft Auto.
and ISO was trying to build a company, like a front company, and it was a gay porn studio, and I was like, okay, cool, like, but we're gonna be smuggling drugs on the side, I guess, because it's Grand Theft Auto. Like.
Number one gay porn studio. Also, we sell narcotics.
Let's go, hey. I'm telling you, we're taking over right now. Holy shit, I know where I need to go now.
Man, that was a while ago too. Like we stopped playing since then because the servers kind of died. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially when somebody comes in and gets you shot within 5 minutes.
Hey, you know what? Like
Chris.
that's out of my control. Like other players did that. It's not like I called them and was like, "You should come gangbang us." Like, let's go.
We have different
We're
definitions of
a
that.
gay porn
Just like
studio.
a
Come
cultural-
gangbang us.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Is that what I heard?
Write those down.
Oh yeah. All right. So now that we got an idea of what you guys do off stream, now I wanna take it back about a year, and if you, well, I hope you remember because it's only been a year. Like, what did you do? What did you do like before? Hey, what's up, Sane? What did you do before you were on? Because Twitch takes up so much of our time. Like some people Twitch stream for like 8 hours at a time. So what did you do with that time before COVID or before you even started streaming Twitch? Like, I understand a lot of people had jobs who don't have jobs now had jobs then. So like, what did you do before Twitch? I'll go first.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad. My bad. So my life didn't change too much with the quarantine because I work in an essential business, which is a food service restaurant. So I was working full time back then, working about 60 plus hours a week in the kitchen, you know. And literally just like it was work and drinking. Like I would get off of work and I would drink, go back to work. I work like 6 days a week, so like what else am I gonna do? But when I started streaming, I actually stopped drinking for a bit because I would get off of work, come home, and then stream. So then I would like drink a little on stream. So like it actually helped me like slow down on drinking a lot, which was like unintentional but actually kind of cool. So yeah, my life didn't change much. I just worked more and drank more.
That's how they clap on
What's your
Clubhouse.
choice drink though? What's your choice drink though?
Was what?
What's your choice drink?
What's my short streak?
Choice of
What is your choice of drink?
I was like, what is my short streak? What does that mean?
Okay, follow-up question. Chris, have you been drinking?
What do you mean?
We're Pahanaing tonight, right?
Oh no. We can Pahana tonight. I still got alcohol, but my choice of drink right now is soju. This is Korean rice liquor. If I can't find soju, then it's Irish whiskey.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Redbreast Club is on sale right now.
Oh yeah. Follow-up question? No, I haven't been drinking yet.
Yeah.
I'll be drinking later.
Thank you for the follow and Aki Zero.
Honestly, not even gonna lie to you right now. I got some what is this? Jack Daniel's Simply Lemonade. I'm chilling.
Simply
I'm like,
Lemonade.
y'all are drinking. I'm like, word.
Yeah, you're chilling.
I'm like, word. You said soju. I was like, all right, I got sake, so we're good. And then I got a little Crown Royal for later. I'm like, damn, dude. I'm like, shit. Am I the alcoholic of these people?
You know, if we're chilling, like, if we're chilling for a little, like, couple hours, like, we can start drinking soon.
I'm telling you.
I have my bullet bourbon over here.
Bullet.
Bullet.
Wait,
All right, Pobs, this is your redeem.
This one's amazing.
The brisket.
Ghost pepper
It's
jerky.
been forever since I've had
Budget
brisket.
bourbon. There's Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, that's my favorite right there.
Yeah, Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
can
right
talk
there.
while I suffer.
I'm ready
love
for
you,
my
Chris.
stream later, guys. There's these two scotches. I should really clean up my desk once in a while.
Hey, Chris, is that my piece that you're chewing on right now? Is that the piece that you held on for me? Okay, good. Oh no, this is for Pobs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
No,
a
he
good
ate your
friend.
piece while you were gone, I think.
Oh, did you actually eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ate it earlier. Sorry.
Hey, good enough for me, dude. Good enough for me.
So while I'm suffering, you guys can answer this question.
I can go next, I guess.
Sure, go for it.
So a year ago, I was actually working full time for the state. I was a foster parent, and I was doing full time health care stuff for my mom. So this year has been a big difference. 2020 was a shit year. So glad that's done, but you know.
That's it. Absolutely. You know what?
The Rubik's
Yeah.
Cubes.
Nah, you know what? I kind of want to hear what Saiyan has right now. What were you doing a year ago, man?
Yeah.
Oh God, a year ago? What was
Living
it?
in his mom's basement.
No, I've been fortunate to be employed full time through all the bullshit last year and the ongoing bullshit with the
Go.
pandemic. So I just been, hey Pam's here. Anyways, I just been working.
Go away, Pam.
Like prior to meeting like Chris and the community and all that, I was one of those people that like as COVID kicked off in Washington State and the ammo prices started going up, I was the guy sweeping like my town and the neighboring town in the county out of like ammo in case like, you know, shit got out of control and, you know, all that stuff. But then
That's all white people shit.
yes. And then according to Pabs, I created a Parlor account as well. No, I didn't. But Icy was like, damn, bro. No, but no, and then I decided to get back into gaming and like Twitch and all that because I had been on and off with Twitch since probably 2014 or 2015, and then looked up Breath of the Wild and met Salty, and then through meeting her and everything, you know, met everyone else.
There you go.
So I mean, the past half a year, 3/4 of a year, it's just been working and gaming and supporting the various members of the community in their streams. So I've been blessed and fortunate, I should say, you know, to still be employed and, you know, do my thing.
Respect, man. There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so it's either gonna be
Thank you for the follow,
APS or
Kiluna.
it's gonna be collectors.
Welcome to the
You go
Hangry.
first.
You wanna go? You wanna go?
I'll go. I mean, mine's
You go?
not really that
Alright,
different.
cool.
I mean, I'm doing exactly what I was for
Yeah.
Except I was probably full time into Kenny. About it. Yep.
That's it.
Hey,
Son of a bitch.
hey,
All right.
straight to the motherfucking
All
point.
right.
Let's go.
Well, kind of like Chris, I was working in a restaurant too as well. I was working as a prep cook, at a pretty fancy restaurant. It was Michelin star or whatever. That's what they got, and then done that for a while, and then the pandemic hit, and the restaurant closed down, and I was pretty much unemployed until a friend of mine. This is gonna be a funny story here. I was a paranormal investigator. And done that for a while.
IRL Phasmo job.
Yeah, I was about to say
actual
Phasmophobia IRL.
Yeah, that was Phasmophobia IRL. Done that for a while. I started doing that, and then I ended up getting into Twitch. I've been wanting to stream ever since I've been watching Fortnite, and I saw all other streamers, and I was just like, hey, I want to do that one of these days. But I didn't have any equipment, and I sure as hell didn't want to stream off my Xbox. So I just hold off on it for a while, and then finally I had enough money for it, because I just made my big purchase, which was really shitty because it was the wrong timing, because that's right when the pandemic hit, and I just purchased my PC. And so pretty much I got into Twitch, met Salty, and then pretty much the rest of the group, and then that was pretty much the history after that.
Femix is raiding.
Femix raid!
It's a dance. It's a dance.
Wait, I'll let her know.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be working!
I hate dancing. This is not even like a dance.
Look at Isu's face. He's just like so like mesmerized. How he's dancing.
This is Chris sober, Isu.
It'd be a good.
You
Yeah, Isu,
wanted the
it'd be a
dance
good.
dance. You wanted the dance
Yeah,
dance.
it'd be a good It'd be a good background set for your, gay porn.
Oh my word, yeah, Chris,
welcome
can you do
in.
that? Except,
Here, I'm gonna mute myself real quick and then. Welcome in. Okay, let me go. Then welcome in, Raiders.
oh my word.
Thank you, Femix, for the raid. If you want to join in to our podcast, you're more than welcome to. It's under my Discord,
Pops agrees.
under the Prep Kitchen. Anyone and everyone who streams or doesn't stream, just that wants to hang out, more than welcome to.
Don't forget Black Cock Down.
Can't forget Black Cock.
Yeah, you can't forget Black Cock Down.
Are more than welcome to come in and hang out. Sorry, I'm like hearing them in the background. My name is Hangry, and welcome to the Hangry Gang Raiders. I'm primarily a streamer, and today I'm doing like a little podcast kind of deal to like
It takes a lot
highlight,
of communication.
put some spotlight on some streamers that I follow and some of the people that are in
There's
this
also
community.
51st Cox.
Yep, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Schlong.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for him to come back to us here.
So this is what we have right now. I really hope that
Harry Potter.
P-Bonds, you can come in. Everyone is welcome.
Right after I lost my job, you were like, "Hey, buddy, let's go."
We're trying to kind of like party it up, right?
You'd be perfect.
Second asked, yo, we talking about my favorite gay porn, Black Cock Down?
Yes.
Yes.
Star Trek. The
We-
next penetration.
You guys can be still heard on stream.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
You guys can be heard on stream this whole time.
That's not the end.
I just muted myself from Discord so you guys don't have to listen to me.
I was wondering, how does Second know what we're talking about?
Terrible.
Bye, Pam.
Oh, damn, we need you to stay here.
Does Femix want to hop in? Does she want to hop in and answer some questions, some cues?
Some cues.
Also,
I don't know.
whose turn is it? Who went so
I
far?
get this question.
Yeah, who's
That was
next?
the last one.
I think it's my turn.
What? Oh, do you want to go last? I thought you wanted to go.
Oh no. I didn't know if you didn't answer or not. Okay.
I hadn't
Okay.
answered
Go
it.
ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
A year ago, I'm going roughly a year ago because I know it started the pandemic was a year ago. I was not working, but I was finishing school, and school transitioned to online right at the time. And then immediately after that, I was just not working because they kept me part-time while they were trying to figure out how to make me full-time, and that took like 2 months because I also worked for my government. And
You
we
could
worked
do
on
that,
government
Femix.
time.
You just walk outside.
So
and-
for 2 months, I had nothing to do, but was still getting paid part-time with no stress. I decided it was finally time to
Okay.
hit my goal in League of Legends.
Next time, PP.
So I
Thank you
got
for dropping by. I love you.
and got coaching for basically the 2 months. I hit my goal of hitting platinum tier finally, And then I did that again on a second account in another role. And then I got bored and I didn't know what to do. So I decided to start streaming. And then I did that for like a couple months with nothing really happening for me. And not really doing it right. I was part of Wise, which Hit My Yeet's a part of. And I actually found out about Yeet through a Wise raid. I showed up at his stream, and he was super entertaining that stream. Haven't seen a stream as good since, but that one was fucking.
Wow.
I gotta throw some shade. Yeet. That's all I do in your chat.
You know it. That's it. Yeah, true.
But in all seriousness, I gotta say something nice now. In all seriousness, that stream really inspired me to get back into streaming and to throw my all into it, because I saw the positive energy he was bringing, and he was really being the kind of streamer that I would like to be. So thank you for that, Yeet, by the way. And after that, I hung out in Yeet's stream a lot, got to know him, got to know Chris. Chris is a fantastic streamer as well. And yeah, from there, I've just been trying to grow my stream while I work. And it's been fun. Mostly a variety streamer. There's Chickadee. She just went by.
Absolutely.
She's going to start streaming Monday.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
Very nervous.
Now she's got this easy.
Yeet says you got this.
Yeah, don't be nervous. You'll have people to show up. We'll come keep your chat warm. Dawes, what's up?
Wow. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go, dude.
So, for those who are just joining us, like Femix and Dawes, the question right now is, what was the question?
What were you doing a year ago?
Well, yeah, what were you doing before
What were you doing
Twitch?
a year ago?
What did you do a year ago before the pandemic? A lot of people started doing Twitch because of the pandemic to fill their times. What did you do before? What did you do before that?
I don't know. Do you want to say something?
I mean,
Go for it.
There you go.
what was I doing?
You got this.
There's certain things that I can't release because it is a major credit union, but I was a member service representative on the way to management for the credit union that I was working for. And then that's what I was doing before. We were streaming while I was working there, but it was very hard with scheduling. I got lucky because I kind of inherited everything Isu had set up previously in terms of streaming setup. So I kind of like, what would you say? Got the hand-me-downs. I got the hand-me-downs, right? But they were really fucking awesome hand-me-downs, so I can't complain. And then as it became more apparent that the employee safety was not as important as the members or the customer safety, and with the pressure of wanting to make sure that I was in the best form of health before I went to go take care of my mother, who was undergoing chemotherapy at the time, I chose to separate while I was with my mom, and I saw the situation and that I really just need to stay healthy and not work for a company that did not put their employees first.
You.
You know, because they would put me literally outside the door to greet, because there's only certain personality types that are able to tell people, hey, you can't come in if you're not wearing a mask, etc., enforcing those things. And apparently they felt that I was one of the ones that could be that kind of, well, that bitch, you know? I'm sure that's
Act like a boss, yeah.
Telling them, yeah. And so I was always right there in front of people like that, being like, hey, put a fucking mask on. Or, you know,
As your son walks in the room.
Yeah, the most customer service way possible. But hold on.
And that's her story.
And that's my story. And then I just became a full-time streamer after that.
There you go. All right, Dawes, hop right on in, man. I'm last, but you're gonna be second to last, dude.
Well, gotta give you a good show to lead on with.
That's it, man. What's up?
You know. All right. So yeah, 1 year ago, I was starting my last year at school. I have actually finished now.
Yes,
got my
sir.
degree in communications. So I got the PC build going it was like over the summer. I was working for Frito-Lay as a chip salesman, so I was driving the big chip truck, bringing supplies to grocery stores in my area. So I was, pandemic for me was kind of weird because I was still working a lot. I was in and out of grocery stores all over the place. So I saw some wild things out there in the pandemic of people like, not wearing their mask or wearing it wrong. Like people wearing weird masks too. Like there's a lot of retirees in the community I was working in. So there's a lot of weird, like cool things. Like I saw a dude wearing a Darth Vader mask one time. Like he thought that was gonna, like a child's like Darth Vader mask. Coming into September, I was going to start my last semester of school, and I knew everything was going to be online because everything already got announced that way. So I figured I'd invest in a PC and a bunch of equipment to, properly finish my education with and give myself something to build up on after, because it's not like the next year or two here. It's not like things are going to change too much. I figure a lot of the stuff's going to be work at home, or everything's going to be online right now because you can't really meet in person with the virus and the kind of current social conditions. So the idea with streaming kind of came with like, I'm sitting at home just doing my work. I got a lot of spare time. I'm just going to play video games anyway. So I figured why not start streaming and see who wants to watch kind of thing and just kind of go from there. So like Redbeard was saying, I got involved with Wise pretty much like the second day I was streaming. Venda, who runs that Discord page, got a hold of me and got me out there, and I met a lot of really cool people. Like again, like I met Redbeard and Cedric here through Wise, who have also led me to meet a whole bunch of other cool folks such as yourselves. And it's just been a really fun thing to do, right? Just meeting new people, playing some games, chatting, having a good time. Lately I've been doing fitness streams. You probably see this fucking monstrosity of a squat rack back here, but that was more, my dad and I couldn't go to the gym anymore, and we figured the amount of money it would take for 2 gym memberships for a year, we could just buy our own equipment. So here it is. I've been, we're doing some morning workout streams just to kind of give myself something to do, and it's been fun so far, and people seem to enjoy watching it, so just going from there, man.
Nice.
I'll second his workout streams. I've watched almost all of them. They're all great.
Nice.
They are. I'm telling you.
That's the best part. I feel like I can smell it through Twitch.
Honestly. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's smell-o-vision, man. Like, we gotta have that soon.
I don't know.
Patented smell-o-vision. So I can smell those delicious meals he's be cooking.
Yeah.
But no, for me, man, sheesh, dude. When I say a year ago was a long time, a year ago was a long time. I worked at a mental health and behavioral facility, and when I tell y'all, man, I loved my kids. Like, I loved my kids. It was a different world. It was a different relationship. I don't know. It was a different entire lifestyle. I mean, going from, I guess, a toxic relationship to, being able to help someone recover and just be who they wanted to be their entire lives is really, really nice. It's really eye-opening for me, because I did that, I did that years ago. I was like, fuck this, I'm going into the military, I'm about to be my own person. And, I high-fived depression really fucking quick, along with PTSD and shit. And it's been uphill, it's been an uphill battle from since, but at the very same time, I realized that it's no longer a battle, and I don't have to be, I don't have to be the tyrant. I can be a king. I don't have to flex my power. I can just let somebody know, hey, like, this is what's going on, and we can just talk, you know what I mean? But, I mean, if you want this motherfucking work, we can give you the motherfucking business, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I found a lot of calm through my storm and everything, and that's really, really good. But sheesh, right after that, I left a little bit after, and I went to Vegas, and I enjoyed Vegas, man. I'm not even gonna lie, being in a dry state is kind of terrible. Not that I'm getting like the itches or anything from smoking, but overall it was nice. It was nice being able to I don't know, just relax, get to see my family again, get to see my family's family. That was great. And then now I'm here, and like I said, nothing but uphill from here. So there we go. That's all I got for that question, dude. 'Cause it's a hell of a loaded question.
Yeah. But hell yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Who's left? Who didn't answer the question?
I think that was it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
All right. So with that question answered, I heard something that Dawes and Redbeard said that I want to kind of piggyback on and liaison into. You guys were talking about streamers that you watched who have helped and influenced you on your way here. So with that, I want to ask, who are 3 streamers that helped influence you to be the streamer you are today? Mine, I'm gonna have to say, first of all, it was my sister, because she's the first person that the person that brought me into streaming, first of all, and then she kind of set like the groundwork for my streams, because like she helped me get my streams off the ground. She helped me get my community off the ground by just supporting me 1,000% behind my back, like, which I appreciate the hell out of. So that's definitely, my sister is one of them. And then my roommate at the time, Van0128, he's also a big influence to me when I first began streaming, because he was also one that wanted to stream but never got like the proper community, never got the proper exposure to do it himself. So he was kind of like someone that we were on the same level coming up, you know? So like he, when I made mistakes on stream or when he made mistakes on streams, we could both learn from that experience, because first of all, we lived in the same house. We could talk about it, like, right as soon as we get off stream, we would start talking about what happened, you know? Like if there was like a bad event, like someone came in and like harassed a bunch of the chatters or whatever, we were able to talk about that and like kind of squash that immediately after stream, you know? And then I would say a third person that influenced me was this food streamer called what's his Chef Steve 330. He laid the groundwork for me for how cooking streams could be different and effective, instead of just like a cooking show on like Food Network or like a YouTube cooking video. Like he ran his cooking streams out of his food truck during service. So you would see him you would see him in the morning, prep all his ingredients for God knows how many servings, like, you know, 500 plus servings for the lunch rush on his food truck, all inside his food truck, by the way. Then he would move the stream onto his food truck, where you see the inside of his truck and people actually like coming up to the window ordering food. Like there would be chatters that like recommend like specials, and he would like actually make those specials and run them on Friday nights. So like I thought that was a really cool way to like incorporate your stream into your own business, like into your own food business. Yeah, that's my 3 people.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so Stan's not here. So.
Do you mind if I go, just because I'm probably gonna have to bail at some point for dinner?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Or apparently I have time. Maybe stuff's going wrong. I don't know what's happening upstairs.
Oh God.
Oh no, I was saying absolutely we mind. I was trying to hear Pabs and APS.
Just wait for the fire alarm.
Do you smell the food? Is the food ready?
Smoke detector's coming off.
I think it was smell food. Apparently it's going fine, but it'll be 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, we got that.
But anyways, so I already mentioned Yeet being an inspiration at one point. At a point where like I had hit a point where I'd been streaming I made a commitment of consistency, because consistency is such a big thing, as I'm sure all of us know as a streamer. And so I made my schedule. I stick to my schedule, like rain or shine. I hit those 3 times because I can only do it part-time because I'm working full-time. And I just keep trying to do it. And I was just kind of like going through the motions at the time, and I was starting to lose faith in my ability to basically be entertaining. And I saw his stream, and it was very inspiring at the time. It kind of lit that fire back under me to get going. Another thing at the same time that was going on, and this is a very massive streamer / YouTuber that I'm sure everyone's heard of, but it was very inspiring at the time, was Markiplier. Was doing this YouTube channel called Unis Honest with this other guy, Ethan, who's part of Crank Gameplays. And the whole thing was like that. It was like temporary. He deletes the YouTube channel at the end of the year after making a video every day. But one point he kept harping on throughout the entire thing was that all of us are so lucky in this current time to have a way to express ourselves through either YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or however you want to do it. We all have a way to express a piece of ourselves and to show the world who we are. And it's really sad if you don't take advantage of that. And that really kind of spoke to me and really made me want to start doing that in a creative way, because I have a background in a lot of creative things. I used to do stand-up comedy. I've acted in a bunch of things. I wrote a book. It's on Google, unedited. But I wrote a book at one point. And so it's just a really cool way to be able to express yourself, to create, not to be too pretentious, but an art form. And as for a much more closer to us example of another streamer for my third one, that's been an insane help to me in growing my community lately in the past few months, is QB1 Junkie, is a partnered Twitch streamer in the 7 Days to Die channel. He regularly pulls like 50 to, I think he's sitting at like 120 viewers earlier today. I started watching him in December. He was building this thing he called Santa Land in the game. He dressed as Santa for the entire month. And I watched a lot of his streams. And I remember I popped in at first because I was just starting to stream 7 days. And I popped in and I was just joking. I'm just like, oh, I just came in to check out the competition. And he laughed at me and said, if you're thinking that way, you're never going to make it. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. I was like, all right. And he talked about how, like, oh, if you want to make it, you have to grow together, like, with the people. And I'm like, okay. So I started hanging around his stream a lot, got to know him really well. I've played games with him at this point. And it's amazing the community he's made, and he's really shown me how you create a community of like-minded people on Twitch. And he raided me on Christmas Eve or a couple days before Christmas with like 100 people or something. It was insane. It was the most people I've ever had on my stream at one time. And even since then, he shouts me out every time I come in his channel. And he really doesn't have to, because he's been partnered for years, and I'm basically a nobody. But he's like the grandpa of 7 Days Twitch. It's the best way I can describe him. But he's awesome. Everyone go check him out. And watch me, but check him out first, because he's better.
If you want, you can go ahead and give him a shout out in my chat, because I forgot the name already. And everyone can go check them out.
Yeah, it's sitting at 102 right now.
There you go.
It's having a good day.
Yeah, 102 right now, yeah.
What's 102?
You know, I think Sayan walked away because he didn't want to answer any more questions. He was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
I'm next? Nah.
Is it me?
Whoever wants to go.
Or ABS or Pabst.
So I've been doing this for like 5 years, right? But I've been one of those horrible people who never watched anyone. I knew what I wanted to do, whether it was right or wrong, and that's what I did.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Didn't take criticism. Like, I didn't support nobody.
Oh, wow.
like nothing. Yeah,
maybe I'll take it back. I'll take what I said back.
didn't support nobody, right? It was, I'm streaming. If you come, you come. This is what I want to do. This is, if you come, I appreciate it, and thank you for being here, right? Like, I appreciated everyone who came, right? But I just felt I didn't have the time to sit here and like watch nobody. Up until a few months ago when she met all of you. Hi. Yeah, I know. It's like an evolution, right? And now, here I am, watching you guys, talking with you all, and I would.
And the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I can't say that, I don't know. I appreciate all of you.
Hey, we appreciate
I
you.
appreciate all of you.
From Wheat the Heart.
That's really hard for him to say,
It's
guys.
like-
you guys don't even understand.
Oh yeah.
It's,
Sean went to go
our
get
personality
food.
type,
Sam went to go get food.
he's super introverted.
Yeah, that's what he went to do.
I'm more of the introverted, extroverted type. And so if we're gonna go with the top 3 people that influenced me, I'm just gonna wait, were you done?
Sure.
No, were you done?
No, by all means. I'll walk over here.
No, but were you done though? Were you done though?
Yeah, okay. We did it.
Because you went really emotional. And I know that usually means you want to run away.
Yeah, into my closet. My closet's right there. I was
Just be like,
trying to leave.
Wait,
but
were you
talking
gonna
about
hide in the closet?
We
after
love
being
you guys, too.
emotional? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So, the first top streamer that influenced me would be you. Because I didn't know anything about...
It's like a love story come true.
I didn't
There it
know nothing in regards to that, just because what I knew of Twitch, what I knew of streaming was only from what I saw him doing it. And I saw how much he enjoyed in real life streaming when we were living in Japan. And it gave him excuses to be able to go out and explore Japan. And so what I knew from Twitch streaming was in real life streaming. And I saw all the things that could go fucking wrong while you're live in a different country. I saw everything. This dude tried to do push-ups in a Korean bus. And I had to be like, yo, know when to stop. Know when to not do a redeem. That's all I'm gonna say, because we were able to travel around and he would continue doing the real life streaming. And then of course
Content
seeing him
content.
invest in
Sometimes you
seeing
have to look for
him invest in all the computer gear that we have now, I'm very grateful for it because I get to use them too, absolutely. But then there's something to be said that I am a female streamer, right? So he can do things a certain way and it absolutely works for that. So in terms of like female influences, Salty Twitcheroo was a big one for me. Stacy Smash was a big one for me because we were at the time kind of like starting everything all at the same time. They had a little bit more experience than me, but they gave me a really good mindset of how to be successful but not be a titty streamer, because we all know that that's out there. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. Everybody who says that it's simple for females and all that stuff, yeah, absolutely it is. But there's a certain thing that you're trying to sell when you do project yourself in a certain way. And between Salty, myself, and Stacy, that's not what we're known for, Yeah, well, both of those girls are absolutely gorgeous. That works in tune for them, but that we're not known to be the titty streamers. You know what I mean? Like, people actually come and want to talk to us. They want. Wait, excuse me. Oh, what's that? Side guns. But it's just one of those things where you get a lot of pressure, also as a female streamer, to be a certain way in order to be successful. And seeing them not give into the pressure gives me courage to also not fold under that pressure to whatever. You know what I mean? So those are my top 3. And then I've just been blessed because the community that I've been able to be a part of has been so welcoming, so supportive. I couldn't ask for anything better. I got fucking lucky by going into a random Twitch sings. You know what I mean? After the first one that I went through and I got told off by people because I didn't know how to mute my fucking mic. Totally noob. Didn't know the fuck I was doing. And so I enter here and I'm just like, okay, now I know how to mute my mic. And I'm just like, I'm like ever so passive. I'm just like, oh no, what if I sing and then they tell me off? I'm done streaming. That wasn't the case with the Salty Smash community, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't the case at all. So I got really lucky. And in a way, everybody's kind of... I've seen what works for other people. I know what works for me now, and I know how to be... I think the struggle for me is to just be more authentic, right? And letting people more in, because a lot of our private lives can't be as private as we would like to be if you're a streamer.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Got me all in the feels with the fucking Twitch sing stuff.
Oh man.
Because that was like one of my first streams as well when we were doing Twitch sings.
Yeah.
Mine too as well.
Let's see who we got left.
We got
Pabs.
APS, Pabs, and we have Sam, but Sam's munching right now, so we're gonna give him as much time as
I'll
possible.
go last.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Got a new person rooting for last.
I'll concede it while he's eating.
All right, Babs, you go.
All right. So for me, some of the top like streaming influences like in my life have been Salty, Femix. You know, just a lot of people in the community have just been super like family to me and have like been there for me like in my down times right after my mom passed away, and like even now just with the craziness of being unemployed and just like always there to talk or like crack a joke or invite me to play Phasmophobia or whatever. And just so it's like just the community that I've been a part of, Salty Smash, and just all the people in it.
Go.
It's my turn, isn't it?
That is your turn.
All right. Well, first person I would say Chris's sister, Salty. So I always wanted to stream, and I didn't know how. And Salty pretty much just gave me the whole rundown, and I just watching her fucking energy and shit is just like crazy. And I'm like, man, I want to fucking do that. And just bring people in, and she pretty much just gave me the whole rundown, and she told me just be yourself, just don't like be something else. So that was like my whole thing. And number two, I would say, well, I don't know if I can count both. I would say Isu and Femix when they were both streaming together. Like, honestly, those two like just gave me like, I'm just gonna count it as one. But Femix, she, we did the whole Twitch sings thing. I met Femix, and then I met her sister. And see, I always wanted to be, because I was a singer before all this COVID thing happened. I was a jazz musician for a while. And then,
yes.
Yeah, I was Frank Sinatra, singing Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was my favorite artist of all time. And yeah, Femix, they came in, and then we kind of like grouped up in the whole community. And then my third one, I would say my best friend, Lily. I don't know if you know her, Lily Bun. I got her to stream. She came up to me, she was like, hey, how do I want to stream too? And I was like, yes. Like I got her in, and then we just kept talking, and then we just became like huge best friends together, and we kind of like just grown our own little community, and we made our own little Discord together, and then we just kind of like hooked up, and we played Phasmophobia all the time. And you just see us all getting scared, and me abandoning her quite often, all the time, and us the bickering. But we're kind of like, she's kind of like a sister to me, she's just been my best friend, even through bad times and good. So it's like, and I don't know her long enough, but it's like we just kind of grown. And now we got our own little Discord together. Now we own 2 Discords together, so that's always like crazy how it turned out.
2 Discords? I don't even
our own one Discord.
There you go. Yeah.
Kind of sus. Kind of sus.
The one Discord, Streamer Junction.
Kind of sus.
But yeah. Definitely Femix and Salty and my best friend. Well, Femix and Isu.
Aww.
Yeah, you sus.
Brandon, you stop your shit though. Stop
Go in the
it.
closet real quick.
Okay, we're gonna go cry now, you fucker.
That's what I do.
I haven't been invited to join.
And then I leave, and then Isu slams a door in my face, Phasmophobia, and lets me die.
It's so enjoyable.
Yeah. So those.
All right, Dawes. What you got for us, Dawes?
All right. So I'm just outside of the the people I've met since I started streaming, because you all give me inspiration every day to get on here and share my shit. The first person I think I actually watched on Twitch was Hotshot GG. I think that was Justin.tv still. I'm not sure if that was Twitch yet.
Oh shit.
But he went to my high school, and it was like a big thing for us in computer class to check out George's stream. Like, the guy's like a local dude, and he's pulling like at the time, I think it was like 1,000 people almost, just for League of Legends, like a brand new game that, you know, most of us hadn't, or just learning about at that time. So just like, it was cool to see someone from my hometown kind of make it in that way. You know, at the time, I didn't know how big it was going to blow up, and, you know, there he is running CLG and shit. So it was just kind of my first entrance to like Twitch streaming and that stuff. Other than that, my good friend Dusty Y, actually I met him back in August when I started playing World of Warcraft again. I just jumped on WoW Classic, and he was recruiting for his guild, and I joined, and I found out he was a streamer too. And he really helped me out sort of getting started with overlays. His friend, who's also a streamer, Bitter Galaxy, kind of showed me the ropes with stream elements and overlays and all that good stuff. So really kind of helped me get on the platform and get a better understanding of how to sort of up my game in that way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess again, third streamer is everybody that I've kind of met on the way, you know, like so many cool people that I would have never been able to connect with if I never started streaming or trying to get involved in the community in the way I have. So there's a lot of cool people out there, and I'm really appreciative that I've gotten the chance to get to know each and every one of you.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
All right. Second to last, here I go.
All right.
Honestly, I've been watching not only the Twitch community, but content creating altogether has been really, really, I guess, influential for me. With that being said, it's kind of bittersweet that my number one, for sure, out of my top three, has to be Sky Williams. I'm not sure if anybody watched.
Oh yeah.
100%
Yeah.
love that.
But man, when he started, I was just like, this dude is fucking funny. You know, it was, you know, everyone loved Donkey. You know what I mean? Like video game Donkey, that's fine. But I fucking had it for Sky. I was like, no, dude, like there were too many fucking videos where he just shined, and everyone kind of knows Sky as the person that, you know, got beat and smashed, and I was like, no, dude, there's so much more to him, you know. And then when you see not only his YouTube videos where he's like, hey, listen, I'm gonna try my best to you know, just be there for you guys because I know that y'all want me to be here and I want to be here, but, you know, of course, real life and depression and everything that's going on with him, and I'm just like, hey, you know what, you got to be supportive, you know. I'm a fan of Sky, like, through and through, for sure. My second one probably has to go to one of my I guess my oldest Twitch friends. I mod for him right now, but it's Neuro Genie. And when I tell you that he is, first off, he's a handsome ass individual. You know, we're all about that. But no, I mean, he's been doing this for, I want to say, maybe a year and a half. I remember when his stream started up, and like we had just met. He was like, "Oh man, I just started streaming." I was like, "Oh man, well if you want to play League of Legends together, like we can definitely do it." He was like, "You're a great support." I'm like, "Great, thanks." And he got affiliate. He made me his first mod, and I was like, I don't even know what a mod does, but I'm gonna mod for you, and I'm gonna do my very best. And we've hung through it, you know, this entire year and a half. I love that dude, so for sure, shout out for him. I think my next one, oh man, it's actually a tie, but I'm gonna probably give it to Tiff. I haven't gotten a chance to see one of Tiff's streams, but it's Tiff XY, and she is an amazing streamer. She went, and just like how Femix was talking, where she was like, hey, look, I get it, you know, I'm a attractive woman and things like that, but I'm not a titty streamer. That's what you came for. This isn't it. And I was like, great, because you're fucking, you know, you're good at League of Legends, you're good at WoW, you're good at, I think she played like Path of Exile. And I was like, good, like, you know what I mean? You know, she tries to get everybody involved and everything like that. I think she plays WoW right now, I want to say. But, no, for sure, she's been positive vibes and everything like that. My, if I had to get a fourth, you know, because I'm second to last, since I couldn't be last because of Saiyan. But, no,
that man
I would
gotta eat, man.
No, I would give it to Therapy. And you can actually look it up. I'm pretty sure his name is still just Therapy on Twitch. amazing fucking guy. I mean, when I turned around and I was, I think, a hot-blooded League of Legends player, where it was just like toxic, you know, destructive criticism and all of that. He was just like, "No, man, you just need to relax." And I was like, "I need to relax playing League of Legends," and you know, I learned a lot more to calm my my Aries blood that flows through my veins and things like that. So we're good, man. But yeah, those are my top 4, my top 3, and my consolation prize right there.
Hell yeah. Saiyan, I think you're the only one left for this question.
Oh god, I thought Brandon's chair was a ghost. That's what Pam said.
Spooky.
Oh yeah, and also Hitmonlee, if you want to put in those Twitch streamers' names into chat, and also does like everyone who was mentioning streamers, if you don't mind throwing those names in chat, everyone can go check them out.
Gotcha, for sure.
Shadow Markiplier? Kind of unknown.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Is that M-A-M?
I think it's like multiplayer.
I don't know if you're joking, but I'll put it in chat.
No, we're not. We're joking.
Yeah, should I shout out Hotshot GG? Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
I already shut up, Lily.
I don't know. So
I don't know if
I got all of there, yours. I got you right now.
Oh, he is on Twitch. 'Cause I know he's on YouTube. I wasn't sure.
Shutting out Markiplier there.
I know he's on YouTube. I wasn't sure if he was on Twitch or not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I follow him on Twitch. He turns it on and like 40 million people tune in like that. It's insane.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, that's the perks of being a famous streamer.
Yeah.
Or famous content creator, really.
But he has like 5 monitors just so he can just like keep up with chat.
Oh no, at that point they just have like moderators that'll just like pull stuff from chat and just send it him. He never looks at the actual chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the really big ones do it like that because it's impossible. You're right.
Yeah, it's like impossible. I'm like, how do they do it?
Yeah.
Even with slow mode, it's just like.
Yeah.
Before Pam actually does murder me somehow from across the pond. So obviously my number 1, I would say the Salty Smash community as a whole, not just Salty or just Stacy or Chris or whoever. I think everyone as a whole, because it's like when I met everyone, I was a totally different person, to the point that like people at work, like I'm the person at work that, yes, I work for the like American government, but I'm very vocal about like if as a contractor, like if something like happens at work via like our customer, like making a decision that like fucks the contractors or whatever, like I'm very vocal and like aggressive about it. But from meeting everyone in Salty Smash, like people at work would like point out like something's different about you. You're a lot nicer, not such an asshole to people at work. Like what's wrong, you know? And it's like, oh, nothing's wrong, you know, I've just been getting back into gaming and found this community and all that. And so like that was pretty cool that it's like people that I don't know like in person like had such an impact on like me and being like a nicer person and you know things like that. And even when I do like mess up and like piss Salty off or something, like she doesn't just like cut me off and kick me to the curb. Like, you know, someone actually shows me like forgiveness and things like that. So I think like number 1 would just be like the community as a whole. And I would say number 2 I would say it's probably Critical Role. I don't know if anyone's familiar
Oh,
with that.
Actually, I know that name. I'm not sure why I know that name.
So good.
I don't know if it's necessarily like call them like a community, but they're a group of like gamers, voice actors, and one of the people, Liam, for one of his birthdays like 5 years ago, or whatever, they did a one shot, like I think it was Pathfinders, and they had such a fun time. They're like, hey, let's keep doing this. And then Felicia Day, who founded Geek and Sundry, was like, hey, you guys want to turn this into a web series? And here they are 4 years later on like season 2 of their campaign. And man, like every Thursday they go live at 7 p.m. Pacific on Twitch, and you'll see like 70,000 people like tune in for this thing. And it's like when people think of D&D, they're like, oh god, virgin nerds, you know, still living in their parents' basement. But it's like, here are these people that something started off as like a 3-hour one-shot for someone's birthday totally like transformed the meaning of like online like TV or web series, whatever you want to call it. And like they support various donations or charities, and it grew so large that they actually had to open up their own studio and like separate from Geek and Sundry, so to speak, and have their own like production studio and things like that. And now they have a animation series in production by Amazon that got delayed because of COVID, but it's still in the works. And then the guy who's the DM, Wizard of the Coast, who publishes D&D, they were like, hey, we would like to make like your campaign setting like an official D&D thing. So like that happened. So it's just crazy that something so that just was supposed to be a one night fun thing for a birthday turned into this huge production, whatever. So it's cool
Almost
being
life-changing kind of thing for them.
yeah. And it's like, yeah, and there's always people that like will say about how like, you know, they're going through X, Y, and Z in their life, and through like Critical Role, you know, they've been able to work through whatever's like going on in their personal life and meet like friends online, things like that. So I would say between the two of those, with Salty Smash and Critical Role, they're like, you know, not given me meaning in life, but just, you know, had an impact on like who I am and got me to where I am in life and things like that. Lily, we cannot hear you. Unmute yourself.
I'm not muted. I was just trying not to talk.
We were just like, hey.
Yeah,
But,
sorry.
yeah, I mean, between the two of those, the two communities, things are good, and just doing my thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Lily.
Hi Lily.
All right, Lily, Chris, run it to her what the question was.
Yeah. So Lily, since you just came in, we are right now discussing the question: which three people have been influential to your streaming career, basically. But before you continue, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. You can keep going, but like I gotta pee, dude.
Not gonna
I'll be right back.
just kidding. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Miss you already.
I'll say, so the good news is I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for him to pee. We can at least ask some questions. So what was it? What were you doing a year before now? What were you doing a year before now, Lily?
Me? Oh shit. So a year ago I was a building manager. I was very comfortable in my life. I felt like I finally had all my ducks in a row, that I was happy working like 18 hours a day, never seeing my kids, being that, go-hearted businesswoman with my own company onto the side, and I was gonna get it. And then COVID hit with a fucking sledgehammer and was like, oh, you want that perfect job? Well, I'm gonna take away that perfect job. And the building was sold right out underneath us. They got rid of all the companies, they got rid of my position, they got rid of like everybody underneath me. Like, in a matter of, I think about a month, it took them to come in,
Crazy.
sell everything, get rid of everybody, and then the building went up for sale. And of course, because it's a big, gorgeous building, oh my god, it was so gorgeous. Sorry, building manager, I have a biased response, but
Of course.
yeah, it was gone. And for several months, I was sitting there in a depressive fucking rut, and I was like, I can't do anything right, like I can't even hold on to a job. And then it kind of hit me when my daughter came into my room and she crawled on the bed and she said, Mommy, why are you sad? I couldn't answer that question. Why am I sad? Because I've stopped working 18 hours a day? Because I'm not spending time with my daughter and going down to the park? Fuck! What's wrong with me? And that was like the massive slap in my face that I needed. And it was a question from a little 6-year-old girl that was like, okay, but why? The one of the many times. Yeah, the one of the many times that she's like, but why? And I think from there I started, fixing myself, and I found time to play with my kids. I found time to be, going down to the beach and getting lost. And by the way, do not ever ask me to be a GPS. God awful. But I found time to be me, and then I found
Was that I apologize. Was that a side glance I see? Was that what that was?
Most definitely. Absolutely.
I'm terrible. Directions too.
Don't worry about that.
One direction forward. There you go.
Give me a paper box and I'll still get lost. I'll be like, oh, so where's up?
Oh my god, that's me.
But yeah, like, I found my way online, and I have been like a closet gamer forever. But growing up, like, I was a female of a British family, and we were of the upper class, and so why would a young lady be wasting her time on games? And I got that a lot. Like, my brothers could game, my brothers could have fun, but I had to keep to a stature. And of course, even as an adult, I thought, well, I can't let anybody see me game. Like, don't look at me, I'm gaming. Right? And then I found this world, this amazing world of people, like human beings like me, and they had lives, they had problems, they had, families, and they gamed. Oh my god, there's Salty. She's gaming. She's showing people her face. What is this? And then there's Cat for the Win. Then there's Femex, and I'm like, oh my god, this is an okay thing.
There you go.
This is good. And then I met APS, and I'm like, okay, APS, look, MDOG has got me doing this thing, and I don't want to show my face, I don't want to do anything, but maybe I could game. And then his ass decides to drag me into the gaming world, like, massively. And then he leaves me to die with the ghosts.
All the time.
All the time.
He did mention that.
I read it.
Alright.
At least you acknowledge it.
Alright.
Yep.
Redbeard has got to go eat din.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're good. Hey,
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I want to do this more regularly, so definitely like keep your ears peeled, keep your Discord DMs peeled. I'll be hitting you guys up again to do this. Maybe once a week, maybe more than once a week. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll just continue being a part of this. Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I don't know if any of you play 7 Days. I have a community server. I'm streaming on it later. If any of you want to come play, the invites are just in my Discord. So come find me.
Yeah, let's get a shout out for Redbeard Gaming on his. Do you have your Discord on your page?
Discord's on my page and a command in my channel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go check out his page. Yeah. Go join him for some 7 Days to Die. His Discord link should be on his profile.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. The people I didn't met, it was awesome meeting you. And the people who I do know, I'll see you.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I'll check it if you say what's up, man.
All right, so where were we?
The question.
The next question.
Oh,
yeah, the next question, which was 3 famous or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, three I guess most influential streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, honestly, I feel like she answered that though. Like,
I agree with
Wait,
that.
my bad.
Yeah, she was like, no, it's good.
Yeah.
No, that's
no,
really good.
Compounded
we came around to it. We
Beautiful.
came around to it. All right. So, how do you guys feel about continuing right now? We've been answering questions for like an hour and a half. So, if you guys need to go like Redbeard over there, like I wanted to like kind of like see where I could find a break because I know he had to go eat real soon. But if you guys,
I'm fine with that.
cool, because I got a couple more questions written down. So I guess we'll just keep the ball rolling. It's okay. We did the 3 people. So now we've talked about when everyone started streaming and what you do when you're not streaming. Let's talk about what's since I feel like most of us have been streaming for more than a couple months now, right? I think maybe yeah, him, Anita, and maybe Lily are the newest streamers in here, from what I know. So my next question is, what's one thing you wish you knew that you know now when you started streaming? So for me,
community.
So for me, the one thing I wish I knew when I first started is to is to not like is to not worry about chat. It's one thing to worry about it's one thing to look at chat to make sure you're engaging with your audience, but when you see this on stream, you know, you just turning your head back and forth on chat, trying to see if someone's talking to you. Like when there's nobody talking to you, it's okay to like chill and enjoy your game or enjoy your cooking or whatever you're streaming. Like I feel like when you focus too much on trying to get engagement, it never happens, and it's just the longer you focus on that, the longer it seems that nobody is engaging with you. And like, I guess the thing to like kind of wrap it up, the thing is that like there are lurkers in your chat who don't chat, and that's okay. And I think I wish I knew that when I was first beginning, is that like it's okay to not be like to have nobody talking in your chat. It doesn't mean that nobody is there watching, you know?
True. 21 questions isn't always the best thing.
Next.
Plus, it's like with all the different time zones, you can't expect like the Salty Smash community. Let's say there's 500 of us, and then there's however many time zones in the world. Like you have Pam across the pond in Europe. You have everyone who's in Australia, and what's her name? Kayla's in Korea, if I remember correctly. And then you have people in California. It's like you can't expect all 500 community members to be in your stream every single time you stream. So it's not. So if you have 2 people, or if you have like 50, it's like people are still supportive, like regardless of if they're there every single day. It's like when I first saw Salty stream on Breath of the Wild, like I had to scroll down like near the bottom to like find her stream, and it's like look at where she is now. Like, she has a massive community now that, you know, is splintered into like other streamers communities and things like that. So it's not the end of the world if you're streaming and it's only 2 people. Like, it will grow. Just do your thing, you know. So, that's my spiel.
There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
Am I gonna let Isu get away with just saying engage with your audience? Like, it's one sentence.
No. Like what I wish I had done when I first started was not just stream, but watch people and engage with them and that, because I missed out on that. I sat here and I streamed for like 6 to 7 hours, right? To fucking nobody. For a while. A long while. For absolutely nobody. But that doesn't matter, you know. I was doing it for a reason. I was doing it because I wanted to build my community. But what I didn't know was I needed to engage with other people in order to get that.
Networking.
You're over here for me, so I'm just gonna exactly. I don't know who I pointed at, but
on stream it's a black space.
I was close. That black space, he knows. But yeah, that's what I wish I had. Probably my biggest thing for me when I first started. Mute.
What about Fenix?
Oh, fine. All right.
You see this? Okay.
What's the biggest thing?
There'd be 2 things. You want me to answer? I'll give you my answer.
It doesn't have to be like the biggest thing. It's just like it's just a thing that you wish you knew now when you began streaming.
Not to fall into the stereotype that they give you, like the formula to be successful. So like for females, there's the obvious, like, you know, show the goods kind of thing, right? Just kind of like, you don't have to follow that formula in order to get all the views, in order to get all the subscriptions, etc., etc. Like, if you're molding yourself to fit a certain way, your chat and your community can tell right off the bat that you're inauthentic, etc. So if you have to have a sense of being comfortable with who you are and what your values and etc. is, and then you go with that. Like, you can't try to please everybody, because that's just not the bill. Like, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You have to be authentic to yourself and know when to keep certain things private and know what things you are okay with talking to chat about, you know? So I feel like if I had just come to terms with that much earlier, I wouldn't have been so stressed. I wouldn't have felt so much pressure to look a certain way, be a certain way, all that kind of bullshit. I would have just been me, and I should have known that was enough,
right.
You know?
Well, I'm glad that you know that now. I'm glad that you know that now.
Yeah, thanks to the community and the confidence that they've given me, where they're like, hey, you're actually kind of a little bit entertaining. I'm just like, oh, thank God. Oh my God. Thank Lord. So, yeah. And if I was going to give anybody a quick tip before they start, have a response ready for the trolls, because they're going to come.
Yep.
Don't wait for the moment for them to arrive to respond, because then you're only responding emotionally, and sometimes that can cause you to answer in a way that doesn't service you or who you would like yourself to believe you are. You know what I mean? So have your comeback to the trolls ready, so you're not responding just in anger and in emotion. Like, you already have your instant shutdown kind of thing ready. Like, that would be the only thing. Yeah. That's it.
It's like that video I posted in, I don't remember if it was the Salty Smash Discord recently. Like, some dude came into some female streamer's stream and like asked like what color her thong is or whatever.
Right.
And like, without skipping a beat, like she like put the guy in his place. So much so that like I felt like I got yelled at. Like it wasn't even me. I was just like, damn, like she definitely. This wasn't like the first time this happened to her. Like
Yeah.
it's
I think
definitely
I saw
like
that on Twitter.
people
People was
are-
kind of shared around.
yeah. People have been doing this like for a while, and she finally was like, screw this. And she was playing Dead by Daylight or whatever it's called, and was killing or doing whatever she was doing, and was putting this dude in his place, and I was like, like, damn, you know. But yeah, just gotta be prepared for anything.
Because they're gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stop them.
You can't stop them.
You
Unfortunately,
can only stop them
they're
after you get there.
yeah. So it's just better to be prepared. Just yeah.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So my I guess kind of like you, Chris. Like not worrying about like viewers. Like just looking. Don't just get discouraged with just like one viewer in your stream. Like I know it sucks, but just like still like I like interact even with one view, even with like 0 viewers. Like I even when I started, like I got a little discouraged because of the 0 viewers, and I'm like I'm still interacting still, but I got to that point where I'm like getting discouraged because I'm like I'm basically talking to myself right now, and people are gonna think I'm fucking crazy because that's what I thought. But then finally, got that one viewer, and I was just still interacting, and then just constantly doing it, and then another viewer, came up, more people just started showing up, and it just keeps going. You just gotta like just keep interacting with your chat, even though it's 0. And
also everyone knows that this Twitch view count is janky as hell.
Yeah, it's janky as fuck. Don't even pay attention to it. I don't even pay attention to it. I just the only time I'll look at it is like I'm like, who's lurking? Just like check who's lurking, because I got my friend Kay. She's like a master lurker right now, but and also with the trolls, kind of like what Femix said, trolls are gonna be there. Just like ignore them. I usually just say, oh, I just ban them, and I just say, hey, thanks for getting my view count up. Thank you, man. That's always my response every time. Thanks for getting my views up. Thank you, man.
Oh yeah.
All the time. It works. I don't let the trolls win. Don't get them to react to get them to react to them, because that's what they want.
Then you have those bots where it's like, want more followers, do this, and it's like,
you want to be famous?
The first time I got one of those, I was like, I've made it. I'm a streamer.
It's funny. That's actually what I said too. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm famous. I kind of wish I was like this, and then I'm like, kind of wish I wasn't. So I'm banning.
Or you came to my stream.
Do you want to become famous? Oh well, you see, just happened so that I'm already famous. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By being here, I've proven I'm famous. I don't need your services anymore. Thank you for your help.
Oh yeah, Pops. If you also want to answer this question, I'll reword it for you for the mods section. What did you wish you knew as a mod before you started modding for people? Or yeah, what did you wish you knew now? Or what did you wish? God, Jesus Christ! What do you wish you knew when you started modding that you know now?
I think it's important for mods, like, just to kind of communicate with the streamer, even if they're the only ones in chat. And, like, for a lot of your streamers, like, it's okay to ask for support if you have a buddy or whatever. Just like, hey, I'm streaming tonight. You want to come and be a mod? Like, I mean, because we all know there's trolls, and, like, mods also help kind of keep your chat flowing, just build that connection and start that community process. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people like.
You're so cute.
It's like whenever someone has like in the community has started streaming or whatever, they're like the 2 people that everyone
Shit,
on
now I
that
see it.
makes a mod. So it's like it shows how important, people are. It's not like, oh, you don't stream, well, what are you doing here?
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like,
Mods are an
Just
important
go-
role in the community.
Absolutely.
like
Hell yeah.
put up pictures on social media of like 30 different streams going at once, and he's like
Okay.
walking all the cats.
Can we all agree? Can we all agree
Oh my
that
God.
Q is a fucking matrix of fucking modding?
Yo, I
Like-
try to do that. I try to do that on mine because I have like TwitchTheater.tv, which is like a multiple viewing, a Twitch like player viewing player thing, and then like 4TF, which is like a multiple like Twitch chat thing, and like I just try to set it up on both screens, and like once I reach like 4, my brain scrambles. I'm just like, I can't keep up. I can't do this.
There's times where like I'll be in a Discord chat and then my girlfriend will call me and I got her going on the same headphones and then
Oh,
like,
man.
my mom will come downstairs and then it's like input overload. Don't know where the fucking buzzing's coming from.
I can't keep up with. I can't even keep up with 2 streams, so it's like.
Yeah, I have no idea how Q does it.
He does like 8 at a time.
I had
Well,
I
he
had to
probably
actually
has some of them like muted or whatever.
Well, he doesn't because I know he had like 6 other streams open at the same time, and I couldn't find APS, I couldn't find Sean, like none of my mods were available. So I just sat there and I was like,
Brandon,
Q,
what character?
I need you. And out
Yeah,
of
you
freaking
too.
nowhere, he was like,
It's like,
"Listen,"
oh, I'm
like,
here.
oh, okay. So I don't
That's
know. I don't
good.
know how he does it, but you just call for him, and it's like magic. He's like,
I
"What do
did
you
the
need?"
same thing. Sean wasn't there. Chris just left. Yeah, sorry. Chris just left. Chris left, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, I need somebody." And then I just, because there's some random ass troll, but I was playing Fortnite, so I couldn't really just like go on my phone and just like do that. And then I just yelled out for Q. I'm like, Q, get this bitch out of here.
No.
As you know, I cuss all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I say fuck this.
Oh, we know. Oh,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know.
yeah.
We know.
Really cursed.
No.
I rarely go.
Alright, I think we got 3 people left to answer.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and go.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I think the thing I wish I had known beforehand, would be to have confidence in myself. I missed out on a lot of opportunities to sing with you guys because I hated my voice. I hated getting in front of the community because I thought, oh my gosh, Alpha's gonna be there, Femex is gonna be there, and APS is gonna be there with his beautiful singing voice. And like I would actually break down crying because I didn't think I was good enough to be around you guys. And granted, back then, like, you were all new to me. Like, Brandon is the only one that I felt comfortable being around. And then he would bring me into these situations where I would be having a freaking anxiety attack. I'm like, oh my god, Femex is in here, I'm gonna have a like panic attack all around. And then he started singing these horrible, atrocious songs, which I'm not gonna mention why. He knows why.
Yeah, I know.
But then I felt comfortable because if he could sing Green Day and sound absolutely god awful, trying to impress a girl, then he was okay. Ha ha ha.
I'm telling you, it's the cringy songs that really nail it. You know what I mean?
Yes, but you know what? It
Oh,
made
look
me
at
feel better
Red.
about it. But it wasn't until December to that finally happened, and I was like, "Fuck! I could have just been an idiot."
He's blushing.
I need to
Look at those rosy cheeks.
But it wasn't until then that I realized you guys don't seem to care what we sound like. You guys are literally here for us as humans.
Yeah.
I think it was at that point that I really hit myself over the head and said, oh my god, you could have done this ages ago. And that's one thing I want to send out to anybody that's watching. Just believe in you because other people believe in you as well.
Damn, these answers be wholesome as hell.
Oh wait, till we get mine. I'm excited about mine, dude. I'm super excited about mine.
Yo, go for it. Go.
Nah. You already know how it is. Hang on.
All right, you gotta go last.
We're going dead last. Dead
Alright. If I would have to, something I know now that I wish I knew then would be, you don't need to stream for like 10 hours at a time. You can like do a 2-hour stream and that's just as good. Like the people that are gonna show up for your 8-hour marathon of a stream are still gonna show up for your 2-hour short stream, and you don't get as burnt out. Like the streams I've been doing lately, the morning workouts, it's only like I stream for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that's all I need to do really. And then I feel like I've streamed for the day, I hit the same numbers, like, and I'm not as burnt out after, even though I just did a big workout. Where if I'm sitting at my desk for 10 hours, you know, that kind of just sucks, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be sat in one spot for too long.
Oh yeah.
Healthy to take breaks, friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know that.
Disconnect a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm guessing
Alright.
it's my time now.
Dun dun.
We're all listening.
Okay. Yeah, no, listen to me when I say this. This is for any new streamer or, you know, even veteran streamers or anything like that. I need you all to understand not your self-worth and your self-love and anything like that, but your streamer worth, the value that you contribute to your community. Now, when I say this, I have been the person where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to take breaks. I'm going to get there. I think my entire time, I think I've taken 3 breaks in the 4 months that I've done streaming, and it's all been recently. But every time it was either, you know, I was getting yelled at. Oh man, you have no idea how important. I need to hear your encouraging words. You know, I need to be uplifted for the day. I'm at work. You know, I'm dealing with this, that, and the other. But you know, I hear you, and it's like, I'm like, damn, dude, like I cannot slack at all. So your streamer self-worth, your value that you bring to your community is super fucking important. So definitely don't, like, if you know you can be here, be there for your community. You know what I mean? Like, please be there for your community. So there's that. I think the next thing that I would say for sure that I wish I would have known would probably have been that I could have done this all along. You know what I mean? I could have been the person that said, hey, years ago, you know what I mean? When I saw, I don't even know who I saw the first time I opened Twitch. You know what I mean? I remember opening Twitch. I didn't know how to navigate it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just remember the first person that I saw, and I was just like, oh, I can do this. You know what I mean? And I'm 4 months now. You know, 4 months. Now I know for sure I can do it. Like, I get it. Like, someone would look at my community, and I'm like, 444 followers. By the way, thank you, collectors and APS. I saw both of your follows, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I seen you. Listen. But like, just going and saying, like, being attentive. Like, I'm super personable. So if I know something about you and your live and everything like that, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Like, let's find and extend that connection and things like that we have. So I don't know. It's been a crazy 4 months, and I think especially right now, having my job, I'm just like, damn, dude, like, my job has been streaming for these 4 months, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I gotta find a way. Like, I just did a night stream this morning, and I was like, fuck it, is this what I'm gonna do, our night streams? I'm like, okay, well, I gotta figure out how to include my community that normally is in the AM and the PM, and, you know, include my new community and things like that, and then be consistent, because it's not, to me, it's not a liability, it's a responsibility and things like that. And I want to make sure that I'm being as responsible as I need to be for you all. So I hold myself accountable more than I'll ever hold, you know, at least my mods. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Well, no, I think Chris, you're not a mod in my chat yet, are you? Or are you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I have you set as a VIP right now, so I'm not gonna put too much responsibility on you. But I got Dawes, dude. Listen, Dawes stays on top of it. When I tell you, there'll be times I'm like, man, like the chat's really going, and then all of a sudden I'll see Joe, where Redbeard, as y'all know him, or I'll see Dawes, and he's just continuing, like he's got the shout outs, he's got the communication and the conversation going. I'm like, shit, dude, play the game. Don't be trash, dude. You know, what did they come to see, you know? And you know, it's nice, man. It's nice just to know that like I said, especially as what Lily said, is you could be a human being. You know what I mean? Like, I love being myself. I'm not gonna lie, like I prepare, like when you come to my stream, prepare to fucking throw up, because it's positive vibes and just encouragement, empowerment, like all the fucking time. It's just like, damn, dude, like, will you stop?
It is pretty damn wholesome.
No, I will not.
Redbeard and I stay fighting over who gets to shout out people first.
That's it, true. Hey, Lily, I appreciate that follow as well.
Alright, hell yeah. So I got 2 questions left. I know we're reaching our 2-hour mark. I feel like some of us might be getting a little exhausted of staying on a voice chat. So the second to last question comes in now. I know we just talked about stuff that you know now compared to stuff that you didn't know in the beginning of your streaming career. And while in between those times, we learn different ways to do things effectively on our streams, to be more entertaining, to be more engaging with our community. And so I wanted to ask, what are some of the resources that helped you to get to where your stream looks like now? Like, it could be overlays, it could be like, I mean, Discord is obviously one for all of us. It could be other social media websites that help promote your Twitch streams, or using your Twitch streams to promote other social media outlets, you know?
Okay, I apologize for interrupting you really quickly. I realized that I've already followed you, Lily, but the reason why I followed you, like, I looked at your picture and I was like, didn't you do like a donate? It was like a charity event.
Yeah.
Yes. I know you, but I didn't know your face like that. I know you. That's crazy.
Well,
see, listen, look right there already. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Steel trap.
I already got us. Yeah, I was like, I already got us saved. But like, what the hell? That's crazy. Yeah.
well, the reason that I look so different now is because I had to dye my hair for the charity event, which is already growing out. But yeah, I made a promise to the community that if we could reach $1,000, which, oh my god, the community came in massively. We were, I know.
Oh, crazy.
I'm so sorry, Chris. I have to reiterate this because I was so
No, go ahead.
We had set a goal for $1,000, and we started the charity off with only $20. And I thought that, you know, I'm a small ass streamer. We're never gonna make it. Guys, we hit $1,307 that we were able to donate to the Houston Children's Charity. Not only were we able to do that, but we were able to separate it for 2 different events. So for their Christmas event and for their bed event, they're going to have that $1,307. And I cannot thank enough for the Salty Smash community, for the Streamer Junction community, and every other fucking community that came together because you guys made children's Christmases and you made sure that they had beds. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My hair, just everything. I just, yeah, this is my thank you. Like, I destroyed my hair again.
I'm gonna cry.
Hey, just want to quote, she also cried on stream too.
I tried to out her like that. What?
Wow. You know what?
Dang.
You know
That
what?
was one of the realest streams I ever watched, for real. Like, I mean, it was it's a IRL stream, but like, it was like actually seeing a streamer do a donation goal and then reaching that goal and then watching them physically give the money to the charity is like, it's something you don't see that on here, you know? That's one of a kind content.
I felt like they weren't a big charity. So let me first go out and say that they're not a
there you
big name charity like the Gamers for Life or such like that. This was a charity that was smaller. They didn't have the means to give me a PayPal link. So I very much relied on everybody to trust who I am. And being a new streamer, it was very, very difficult for me to say, hey guys, just, donate to that PayPal and we'll get it to the charity. There's a very good possibility that people could have thought that I was going to turn around, use that money for myself, and then magically the money's disappeared. So I wanted to be able, exactly, I wanted to be able to prove to everybody that this money, I have not touched it. I will not touch it. And every day I was making sure to give an update. Hey, this is what I've been told. This is when we're meeting. And then to be able to go into the charity to show you guys their wall that had so many pictures of the
that was cute.
of the vans, of the military personnel that helped them make the charity what it is. Not gonna cry. Not gonna cry.
Not gonna cry.
Like it meant a lot to me because it was more than just I'm gonna virtually give this money over. It was we reached our goal, we surpassed our goal, and I was able to physically hand it over and hear what they're gonna do with that money, what they do every day, and to be able to share that message, it meant the world to me. So,
oh yeah.
thank you, everyone.
That's amazing.
Yeah, seriously. That's awesome.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
I was gonna say when you did that, Lily, that was like my most, because you went from like small streamer to like doing donation goal, and then that was like when you did that and pulled it off, that was like my proudest moment of you when you pulled that off. And not gonna lie, when you hand that thing over, I got teary-eyed.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, and so because I was just like, oh my god, she fucking did it. She pulled it off. And yeah, so I just want to say proud of you, Lily.
That, especially like with the pandemic and like how it like people have lost their jobs and they're like struggling and all that, but then someone does a charity donation stream like Lily did, and then it's like for the 3 hours or whatever how long the stream goes, like you just forget about what is like going on around the world, and it's like everyone just comes together and does what happened on the stream, and then even the organization was like, hell yeah, you can stream while you come and give it to us. And
yeah, they seem really down to share information for sure.
And it's with the pandemic and everything, I feel like a lot of businesses would probably be like, let's not be live and like all that stuff or whatever. And they were like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Even now, she's more than willing to share information. Like I shared her email address. So like if anybody ever had any questions or if they wanted to see updated photos, like they can. And that's the beautiful thing about this charity is that they're not hiding behind anything. They're literally like, do you want to see how badly we mess up with our finances and we don't get to do our ball? Like, come see our photos. And it's it's fantastic. Like, oh, we had somebody up in Missouri that slipped and fell. Oh yeah, like this is their broken leg. And it's like, oh my god, what are you doing up there? But they're human. And I think I don't know if you guys remember, but this charity was something that touched my heart because when I was younger, I had to make the choice to keep my children with me or give them up for the night and still be able to keep them for the rest of their lives. And so a charity came in and they took my children for the night. And unfortunately, the Angels charity is no longer around. So I had to give back to a charity that gives the children. And this charity did that. And we'll never regret it. Because this charity is everything. More than what the charity that helped me. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful.
Sorry, Chris. I just totally. My bad.
No,
Oh no,
that's
it's
fine.
okay. Honestly, I derailed it first when I saw. No, because my girl goes like, I want to follow Lily. I said, okay, cool. Like, just follow Liz. Like, it's not linked anywhere. I was like, okay, cool. I'll pull it up. And then I saw the picture. I was like, wait, I know this picture. Why do I?
You know, I remember seeing you in the chat too. I saw you in there.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, isn't he from Chris' stream?
Yeah, I actually am. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's how it works.
Hell yeah. I definitely, I mean, this is what the podcast is for, so that we can share information like this. I mean, these are like Twitch success stories. And like, I'm about it.
I will be right back.
I forgot the question, so wait, let me like refer to my notes real quick.
You said about streamers.
Resources we use.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I guess yeah, so the resources that you use that helped you become the streamer you are today.
I would say people. That's really what it comes down to. Like,
number one resource definitely for me was also like the community, like the people involved.
Yeah, because it's like if we ever have, like if one of us is streaming or whatever and the alerts stop working or the CPU's lagging out or whatever.
My fucking alerts don't work today.
I know, sorry, too soon, but no, it's like there's at least one person in the community that knows what to do and like help you out. And like when I made my move or whatever from streaming from my PS4 to my laptop, I was like, oh god, I don't know how to do any of this. You know, what's Streamlabs OBS? What's OBS? What? Oh, alerts? How do I do alerts? Like all these things, and it's like people just helped me out. You know, it's not like I had to learn solo and, you know, make a fool of myself on stream when, you know, like something went wrong or whatever. When it comes down to people.
I think we all do that.
Yeah.
Other than people, which obviously is a huge resource. Like I said earlier, when I got started, a friend of a friend came into my stream and helped me out figure out Streamlabs, which is what I would say is a really helpful tool. It's just everything on Streamlabs, or I use Stream Elements now, but they have like templates, pre-made templates, a really easy editing program to go in and adjust those templates to kind of look personalized the way you like them. And that's all it kind of takes sometimes to elevate your stream, right? Just having it look slightly personalized and things where you want them to be.
I'm trying to figure out Stream Elements because I want to like my alerts don't work today, so it's like I apparently want to find something that works better, but I can't figure out Stream Elements.
I know last night, because a few months ago, I guess, I'd set up sound alerts through Stream Elements and forgot about it. Like, it was before I was affiliated. So I had it set so for 0 bits, you could play a sound, because you couldn't give me bits at that time. So I thought,
okay.
Again. And then last night, Redbeard's in my stream spamming the Star Wars Cantina song on repeat. It's a 15-second song loop that he's playing over and over again for 0 bits, and I don't know how to fix it. So I just tried to shut it down. So I left it for the night, but I shut it down eventually. I figured it out, but it was like, oh god.
That's so good, man.
I would also say, people as well. Like commands. I didn't, when I first started, I'm like, I said this on stream. I was like, what the fuck's a command? and then I'm like on Streamlabs, and I'm trying to like, and I don't have a second monitor, and everyone's just seeing my shit when I'm struggling on, and I know Lily's been telling me to get a second monitor, but just figuring out Streamlabs, and I realized I just got really sick of Streamlabs, and then I just switched over to OBS Studios. Thank God I did. I didn't know you can transfer all your overlays towards OBS, and also people definitely giving that connection to people around your community, and just like getting close with them. You know, kind of like just like making them like, hey, what's up? You know.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I was wondering when you were gonna come back from crying, Pabs.
Oh
Welcome
no!
back.
Shots
I
fired.
was like, I was like, you know what? He felt that one. He's got a closed cam. Oh, you came back for something to eat. Okay.
Isu, before you answer,
I
Isu,
did get a tissue though.
let me go.
There.
It's after 5 o'clock here, so let me go and get some alcohol.
You know what? You do that.
I can't. Okay, I'll wait.
I feel like my answer is probably the same as everyone answers, so I would say my foundation, man. Seriously, like without, it's not just been my mods. Like whether it's my mods for Discord, my mods for my chat, it's been my entire community. Like without everyone, they're like, oh man, did you do this yet? I'm like, no, I haven't done that yet. Oh man, you gotta do this. It's like, I'm like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, but if you help me, I mean, I'm down to learn. So, I mean, without my people, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
All
it
right.
wouldn't be where, you know, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So.
It's
Welcome back,
nighttime.
man.
It's that after dark action.
Ooh. Okay. So obviously, I would like to say I've evolved as the years have gone by, as the different channels have gone by. Whereas before I was self-centered, I am now open and willing to talk to anyone who needs any type of assistance. Whether it's stream related or even just anything personal related, anything that I have experience in. I don't have any drinks, I'm sorry, but I have an empty can.
Wait,
That's fine.
wait, don't, no, hold on.
Okay.
I got you.
Oh, wait, you know what? Let me go get my crown.
Oh, yeah, let's
Hey,
go.
it's a party!
Oh my
Honestly,
If I have any
after we're done with this,
I
guess you
haven't
can
eaten
drink.
today yet. I can't drink
I
yet.
can like destroy myself, but you know, we got strong genes, so we're good.
Got strong jeans.
That's it, man.
I got thick
But,
thighs. My jeans rip.
But so with the 5 years that have gone by and the many different channels, I have actually had a very small group of people who have actually stayed with me through each of these channels, because like I would do a channel and then move on, start anew, and then these same few people would kind of join me as we go. So I'm really super grateful for that. So that's that. And then the more logical answer, because I'm a very logical person, Streamlabs, obviously, I use them for alerts, giveaways. Stream Elements, I use for chatbot, as well as, honestly, it's just a chatbot because I can customize it to my own personal name for free. So looking for deals like that. Freelancer.com. Freelancer.com I use for all of my logos, all of my merch, so you can see all the fancy stuff that we made. You can create contests where you can say, this is what I want. And then you'll have like 100 and something people submit ideas or something for you to accept. And so when you get the one that you like, you can be like, hey, can you change it a little bit this way? They'll submit it, boom, done. I've used that for many years. I've used it for book covers that I've done. I've used it for logos that I've done. Like I said, merch that I've done. So that's freelancer.com.
I think we're all back at least for the shot.
I don't have any drinks, unfortunately.
Rip.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we're doing a shot today.
Risk.
You don't have to drink. Nobody has to drink.
No,
but
I don't drink.
Wait, that's not hand sanitizer. I was like, is that hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
Don't
Don't drink that. Don't drink
I'm
that.
not gonna drink it.
I don't have a shot glass, but I have like a protein container, so I'm gonna use that.
Good enough for us, dude. Good enough for us, dude.
I don't want to miss out on the
Damn,
chicks.
like as soon as we busted out the alcohol, everything got so lit. Like, okay, protein shaker, we drink
I'll do
down
a
in hand
shot,
sanitizer.
That's all I have.
That's it.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers. Though.
Thank you for being a part of this with me. All right. It's 1,
But yeah.
2.
With that, I gotta go eat dinner with my family.
All right.
Always it's a good time, dog. Seriously.
Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of
Good to
this.
see you, man.
It's been good to meet some of you. I know it's the first time
You
I'm
too
talking
there,
to a
bud.
bunch of you guys. But have a great stream, and thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being here.
Okay.
I mean,
Then let me get a shout out for C-Dawes in the chat
Hell yeah.
for everyone to go check him out.
Am I able to do
Yeah, you can shout. Anyone can shout out.
Tabs is on it.
that? Okay, good.
All right. Femix, do you have any resources that you use?
I mean, ISU counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
technically, yeah.
to,
Resource,
to
yeah.
follow up on what he said, because sometimes the way he says things sounds a lot more aggressive than it is, but he's very much a lone wolf. Lily knows what I'm talking about. I saw the faces because I made them too. But he's very much a lone wolf personality. What that usually means is that if there's a way for him to figure out how to do it on his own, he will, right? And so that's worked to my benefit because a lot of the times, like basic setup in terms of where to find my layouts, where to find the artwork, etc., he knew exactly where to point me to and guided me through the process of that. And then he's come to the point where he can actually create layouts now because I bugged him so much about learning Adobe, like Premiere, After Effects. Yeah, I am a control person. It's so bad, and I thank you so much for being patient with me. But
I should
in
just like
terms of,
fuck
like-
paying for this shit. I'm doing it myself.
yeah, no, literally. Like, I understand why they charge as much as they do because, yeah, dude, like some of the animations take fucking day and a half to figure out. So I get it. We get it now, absolutely. And then in terms of trying to make my chat more fun, where it's more interactive, sources that I could share with you guys are things like Triggerfire. So there's Triggerfire. Everybody uses stream alerts. I mean, stream avatars now. So there's that thing. And then, I mean, YouTube, like anything that you could think of, somebody's probably already thought of it. So if you Google it and you just use mashed pods of words, you'll find something in reference to be kind of what you want to do. If it isn't exactly, you can at least use it as a template and then customize it to fit what you need. Like everything's like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's all on YouTube. Adobe Premiere, Adobe Pro, etc. all on YouTube. Like it just takes the patience and the determination to figure out exactly how you want it to be presented on your screen.
Right.
You know?
Nice.
So there's that. Here's Dan.
Who's left? Pops, do you or Lily? Do you want
Pops and Lily, yeah. Well, Anxious,
Yeah,
did
Pop.
Well,
Did you ask?
since Pops is eating, first of all, I have to point out, oh my god, that wiggle that you did when you took your first bite was adorable. Yes, you. yes, you.
That's the that's the good first bite. You know you was hungry if you do that little wiggle.
I was hungry, but
Yeah, they took a bite and they were
it's
like,
good food.
there you go! Oh
Listen,
my gosh, that was adorable!
rice is so good.
Sorry, but the resource that I use it to make all of my layouts. I use it to draw all of the emotes that I make for. Can I call you that, Brandon?
You can call me my name. I think everybody knows now by now.
Brandon.
I definitely know.
Hi, Brandon.
That one, Brandon,
that's me.
and Kay. Like I use it to draw the emotes. I use it to draw my backgrounds. Like Photoshop CS. Don't laugh at me. Photoshop CS2 is actually free. it's free online, and it is probably one of the best things that I've ever found. It syncs up to my tablet, it syncs up to my computer. I use it to make all of my planners every year. I use it for basically everything, and you can go online, like literally do a Google search, and you can find new brushes, you can find templates, you can find design ideas. Like, my workout schedule is even done with Photoshop, and it's free. Like, instead of paying like a monthly subscription for Photoshop, I just download that and use it. So that is definitely something that I would recommend. It's not for everybody, so if you're not creative, like, ask somebody.
I am not creative, but I'm definitely I'm looking to get there.
Yeah, so I don't know. I love to draw, and I was struggling on Paint, so I found Photoshop CS2, and it's just been fantastic since finding it. And with the new stamps that you can have, like, not all of them are going to be compatible because, of course, it's an older system. But for what I need it for, it's fantastic.
Your emails are awesome.
Nice.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shut
Yeah,
up.
okay.
There.
Excuse me.
And then, Pobs, are there any resources you use as a mod to mod better, or like just be more efficient in your modding? Because you bought for like 20 plus streams.
I would say invest in like a good pair of headphones. That's always important, especially like when you have multiple streams up. Like, I think at most I try to keep it under 10, but there's been times I've had upwards of like 10 to 15 up at a time, and it's hard, but just then like get used to learning people's voices. A second monitor helps. I use my TV a lot of the time because I have a nice big like 65-inch TV in my living room, and I'll just put up there. So.
Thank you for the host, Collector's Guild.
Subtle flex.
It was my gift to my mom, and then I inherited it. So.
Thank you for the 10 bits, Salty.
Salty.
I don't know if she's still. Chris, we're gonna order dumplings. Oh yeah. Okay, we're doing dumplings tonight.
Oh my word.
We're doing dumplings tonight.
Real life biddies. Ow, stop.
Yeah.
Yo.
I saw that. Real life biddies.
Yo, no. She threw coins at me. She literally just like, it's like, because one bit is 1 penny. Like, she just threw pennies at me. Like, I have all these coins on my desk now. Why? Because she threw them at me.
I mean, honestly, all you had to do was just shake your moneymaker. After that, was just hit him with the raid dance.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
I told Chris, I was like, every time I'm about to get off stream and I see him streaming, I'm raiding him because I want to see that dance.
That's it.
Yeah.
For a while, it was a channel point redeem, and I was like, it was too much, man. It was like every 5 minutes I had to get up to dance, and like I was burning food because I had to dance instead of like looking at my food. Like, no. And then so I made it my raiding message, and now it's like every time someone raids me, I mean it's not as bad as like a channel point redeem.
Yeah.
So we all raid you all at once, then you're like,
Constantly
no more biddies.
$10. Stop.
Hey, shake your moneymaker with it, man.
I feel dirty.
Oh man. I feel so dirty.
But that actually brings me back to a point that I think it was, I can't remember who, but it was a young man that made the comment, and it was on wow, my brain is like
it's not even fucking American money.
was on it was on Twitter, and
Juan, I haven't seen one in so long, dude.
wow.
All right, what are you saying, Lily?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. The alcohol is like
You
making me
random one just hanging
relax.
around.
One
So,
shot, really?
I took a double, thank you, but okay.
Okay.
But no, it was a young man that mentioned it on Twitter, and he mentioned that what is okay for a guy is not okay for a girl. And I think that's true, because a guy can dance like he's doing you a favor. He could be like, like doing you a favor. But if a girl does that, it's like, oh, you want to be that way? And it's like, no, I'm just having fun.
It's just, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, like, I could do you a favor. Like, I could dance like a white girl, like. But I don't know.
Well, there's definitely like just societal double standards that happen, you know? Unfortunately.
Okay, so one thing I do have to ask, because I feel like everyone knows APS a little bit longer than I am. Is this Mark Wahlberg's son, or like where are we going with this? Right? Yeah, y'all see it now, right? You see it now, right? Like, I was like, shit, is this Mark Wahlberg's son? Cause this dude, you know, you can pass off, bro. You can pass it off, man.
He actually told me that, like, one of the very first times we played together. He didn't want to, like, really put it out there, but
He is.
yeah.
I knew, bro.
So-
Look how red his
man,
face
Marky
is.
Mark, bro.
Do you have stocks in Wahlburgers, or can I get like a free meal, or what?
Okay.
Yes. Can you dance to Good Vibrations?
Oh my god, do it!
Yay! Do it.
We're over here putting him on the spot. Don't make
Mimics
this
is
poor
like,
man
he
have
was like,
a
shit.
panic
that's
attack.
what I look. I'm seeing the little Mark Wahlberg there.
You're a
my
different shade of
God.
violet right now.
That's
I
it.
know, right?
I thought
You're redder than my hair is.
I've gotten Mark Wahlberg
Yep.
when I was working in the restaurant. I've gotten Mark Wahlberg, and then I gotten Heath Ledger before too.
Yeah, I can see Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
And then
It's the forehead, dude.
And then actually just recently Alpha just rated me and shit, and then there's some dude named Wasabi Donut. He came up, he's like, dude, this guy looks like Heath Ledger. On my stream, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was hoping to avoid that.
I'm telling you, man. You can pass it off.
Damn. Alright. Mark Wahlberg.
All right, APS.
What?
I'm gonna share my screen for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
All my embarrassing shit, or?
What are we?
No.
Also, how do we set the rooms to be party?
I'm sorry, Chris,
Yeah,
but
what are we gonna-
your VOD is muted.
There we go. Good vibe. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Let's feel it, baby.
My first immediate reaction is no.
Pies out of the oven before they burn. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna stop
I don't know how
watching
to.
before I get banned.
Yeah. That music video is older than APS. I just realized.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow.
That's why do you think I said, what the heck is good vibration?
1991.
Ah,
No, 1996.
we old.
Jeez.
Okay.
Shit. Well, I guess we could shoot the shit. Well, actually,
You still have one more question, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I have
more
one last
question.
one.
We're waiting on this.
we'll wait till. Well, I guess we don't really have to wait till Lily gets back. We could start on it. Yeah. So the last question is gonna be like a little wind down, like, you know, nothing as serious and in depth as it was the whole time. As we come to the end of our little segment, we've been at it for 2.5 hours. Which, by the way, thank you everyone for like being here and, you know, answering these questions, being patient with me while I stutter with my way through sentences, and they say I just did it. But
it's honestly a pleasure.
Fun, man.
Hell yeah.
So to wind it down, here's my last question. Because I'm a food and drink streamer, I'm gonna need to know this of you. What's your favorite
I already
food?
know.
Oh, favorite food.
Yeah, this one's easy for me. You know, but
My favorite food is barbecue ribs. I don't know why.
Let's go.
I had it on my birthday for the so like legit barbecue ribs for the first time when I was 16 on my birthday. And since that birthday, every single birthday since, I've had ribs on my birthday. So my past birthday, it was my rib eating festival is a 16-year-old teenager. Like, for half of my life, I've been eating ribs for my birthday, literally.
There you go, man. That's dope. All right, no one else is going. I'll go next. First is any of my grandmother's cooking. Second is any of my cooking because I throw down. I ain't Chris Hangry, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you're looking for something, you know, a little hearty, you know, he's got the healthy aspects. You know, he's got the appetizing looking aspects. I mean, hey, listen, trying to end in the hospital right now. Hey, I'm your guy. I got you.
I'm down. Let's throw down in the kitchen sometime when this COVID shit's over. I'm trying to taste people's cooking.
For sure.
I would say my mom's pad thai because see I grew up my mom's Asian, so and Scottish too as well, and so like we eat like Thai food all the time. And my mom's pad thai is always so fucking good. Anything in my mom's cooking is good, to be honest. Like, she cooks really good food. And every time I'm like, I leave my home, I'm like, fuck, I miss my mom's cooking now. Every time. And, like, she cooks this Thai food. It's, like, spicy, too. And I love spicy food. I don't care how spicy it is. I'm like, I'll fucking eat it. Give me the spiciest food you can get. Like anything, like nothing is spicy to me, to be honest. Like I'll eat a Joe's chili pepper straight up, and I'll just eat. I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine.
Woo! It's that Thai in you for real.
Yep. The Thai.
Mine would have to be an endless supply of Korean or Japanese barbecue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably like a very close number 2 for me.
Yeah, barbecue right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine's a little bit more specific, I guess. Yeah.
Just throw meat in my mouth, we're good.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she said.
No, her invitation.
Me too. All right, me too. Download Grindr.
Let's go, Pops. We're gonna get some meat.
Oh god, you guys. Mine is Kalbi Jim from that one restaurant in Kangam. I dream about it. It's bad. I dream about it. I have a picture of it because I can't let it go. It's so bad. Like, you know when you just had something so good and you dream about it and then like you try to like look back on all the pictures that you took of it because it was so fucking good. Yeah, that one time. I would go just to eat there again.
I wish the recipe I gave you did it some justice, but
it did. But you know what? I also can't find the same things you have.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because I had to substitute stuff, but I don't like. I want to try yours.
Hurry up and come over.
Hurry up.
COVID's almost over.
COVID's almost over. There's a couple more months.
That's one thing for at least my community. Is we're still trying to decide where we all want to do a meet and greet. So if y'all want to hook up with us, then that'd be dope. We've decided either Florida, Antarctica, or Japan. So all 3 of those are gonna have quality food. I'm down. Like
Lily looks like she's down for Japan.
There, so. Yeah. Oh man, I love
Hawaii. You go Hawaii.
Japan.
I'd go to
Japan.
My dream is to go to Japan.
Yes, thank you.
Coco's curry. Yo.
Yes. Sukiya, hello. Come on.
Now. Have you been to Yokosuka?
Yes.
6th floor Gyukaku.
Dude.
Gyukaku.
6th floor Gyukaku.
See, I would go for the
That's so
okonomiyaki.
good.
Need to go get those foods.
Yes.
I
I'm telling
really
you, I'm
want to
down.
try
Seriously.
like real okonomiyaki, and
Oh.
Hiroshima style okonomiyaki, right? The Hiroshima style.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope. I'm telling you. Like, I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm still not even able to be an adult. The military can't let me go to restaurants, so I have to. I can't go into restaurants.
Why?
Unbelievable.
Because I'm not an adult yet. COVID.
Oh.
13 years. I'm still not an adult.
That's it.
I just want Yukaku.
I just want
My face is
Yukaku.
fucking meat, but I can't do that as takeout.
Is that your opening argument when you go to the...
That's exactly it. Sir, please. Meat.
Sir.
Now.
I fight for your country. Let me in.
I barely do anything, but I want food.
I have money. Take my money.
I'm gonna send her in to go get food. All right. But yeah, Yukaku, let's go.
Yukaku, let's go.
Japan, we can go to Japan.
I'm down for
Like I
Japan.
said, we've already got 2 people saying Antarctica in your chat, Chris. So I'm like, I'm like, well, shit, you know.
Stacy's got Antarctica on her mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and develop my poll, but I think that's gonna be really, really dope.
I think Japan's like my number one to go to.
Yeah.
Number one. All the time.
Yeah, go to Navy Gateway and Suites.
One, I want to visit a haunted place, but
yeah, we got the Suicide Forest.
Yeah,
How's it going?
Suicide Forest. There we go.
no.
I'm not. I don't want to do scary. I don't know.
Someone won't abandon you.
Let's not Jake Paul that shit. Or
I don't want to do
whatever.
spooky stuff.
You can stay in the van.
I tell you what, I'll hold your hand. About now.
I swear, if as long as that van has a portable yakiniku grill, I think that's the only way I can do it.
We've got the portable little grills, the propane grills. We're good.
Right?
Yeah.
That and then a paper bag just in case.
Me and Icy been trying to get Chris to play the bathroom for so long.
We'll open the windows. Come on.
Oh, please open the window if you're going to use the propane.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Just you'll be fine.
Poms.
What?
Honestly, I don't think anyone's really paid attention to him as much as I have. Like, he's pulled out food, some smoke, propane thing. I'm like, yeah, I need
I've got the cups ready.
I know exactly where to go. Yeah.
The most I could pull
You're
out
in the
is
wrong state.
That's all I got.
I got this.
All right, so who's left? We got Lillipops and Sean.
So
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, what was the question?
Yes,
Oh yeah, you came in kind of in the middle. What's your favorite food? It's the last question for the night.
Oh. It is totally Chris Hangry. I'll let him know.
Ooh, Chris Hangry.
You're the meal. You're the snack.
Am I a snack?
I mean,
you're a whole damn buffet.
all of us are finding this out at the same time right now.
I meant his food. I should know.
You know.
I mean,
my meal. You know, once he get off stream. Oh, okay. Shit, this escalated really quickly. I gotta go, guys.
Stacey says, "Damn, Lily, hard."
But you haven't had any of my food. You haven't had any of my food, so you can't.
No.
We've tried your recipes though, and they're freaking bomb.
They are.
They're pretty good.
Do people actually read those?
Why wouldn't we?
I just put them on there and I'm like, okay, here's a recipe because I said it'd be up here.
I used one of Chris's recipes to feed my family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the fried
flaming hot,
fried chicken.
flaming hot Cheetos breaded chicken.
Yeah, breaded chicken. And my mom was looking at me like all awkward, like, what the fuck are you doing? And that was her first
Mom.
word, by the way. My mom cusses in front of me, so she doesn't care.
There you go.
And And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'm like, trust me, Mom, watch. And I'm like, I'm already skeptical. and then once she tried it, and she's just like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Yes. That's like a scratch recipe too, so like I'm glad that turned out well.
I think the thing for me, if I had to go for a hangry favorite, it's got to be the hangry jalapeno. You know what I mean? Like, I knew for sure that was coming out. I was like, yeah. Like, I don't know if y'all were there for that, but
I was there, and I immediately went to my refrigerator and heat something.
That recipe was like a week in the making, and just like executed all kinds of weird like. Next time, but
Babs is getting lit.
I've got my proof. Got my proof going right here.
I love the potato patties that you did.
Mm.
Just the way that you soaked them, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know you could do that.
You can clip it on the VOD.
Put it in my evidence vault. I'm building a case.
I'm in a legal state. I'm 25 years old, so it's okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Down the state lines.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lily. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
How dare you?
Pobs and Sayin, what's your favorite foods? I think that you guys are all that's left.
Oh, well, for me...
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay. Gracias. For me, it's probably like just basic ass enchiladas, rice and beans. Like, especially if it was like my mom's cooking. Like, I made her recipe for New Year's this last, like at the beginning of the month. Fuck, I can't even think. It was a hit. Like, I made like 40 enchiladas, and like my ex and I and like my brothers devoured them. So
nice.
That was kind of fun. But also the second runner-up is like good mac and cheese. Like, I'm a sucker for dairy, even though I'm a lactose intolerant person. So...
I got you. I can't wait. I've got a mac and cheese that I'm gonna have you try, man, for sure.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Somebody loves your cat.
I don't have a unique mac and cheese recipe, but
what is your cat's name?
His
Lily.
name is Perry, and he's cross-eyed.
Wait, what's his name?
Harry?
Harry,
like the platypus.
Yeah, I was about to say parody of the platypus, but they're not the platypus.
No, that's what he was named after. My kid's name.
Really? Yes! Phineas and Ferb, I'm telling you. That is my show.
He's a secret agent, don't worry. It's okay.
I believe it.
And shedding like crazy.
I honestly, I saw their shoulders and I was like, holy shit. Definitely secret agent right now.
Yeah. And he's a fat boy too.
I didn't know if it was a dog at first. I was like,
Chonk.
Overnight you some?
Alright, Sam, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is what my mom makes me every year for my birthday, which is stuffed shells.
Ooh.
It's literally
nice.
Yeah, you just cut off the top of the shells. You obviously you scoop out all the the stuff that's in the inside, and then she cooks up like beef or chicken, whichever, and then throw some like melted cheese on top, a little bit of onions, whatever, mix it all up, and then you put it in the oven for however long. But literally every birthday, she has stopped asking me like what I want to do for my birthday. Family dinner,
shells.
Stuffed shells. Yeah, stuffed peppers rather.
That's it. True.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna be wrapping up our podcast section, since we've been on for like 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is like longer than I've ever been like actively engaged in a conversation with like 7 other people, 8 other people. Like my social interactions are like hi, bye. But since it is Saturday night, we're gonna be doing a pauhanas, which pauhana in Hawaiian means after work. We're gonna so if you guys want to hang out in here and just stay here and keep chatting, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna definite mute this chat real quick. Go back to my stream, and I'll close it out, and then we'll raid someone, and then we can come right back in here and drink and be merry and keep talking about random shit.
Real quick,
I am definitely. Oh, go ahead.
Can I be that girl and ask everybody to smile while I take a screenshot to post on Instagram? Like,
You want to see my teeth?
oh my gosh, stop complaining.
I'll show you my
Everybody
dimple. That's
smile.
about it.
Ready?
We have to smile.
2, 1.
Oh,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
If this wasn't going on social media, I totally would have been like,
Oh God.
Hell
Please,
yeah.
let's not do that, Sasquatch.
Is that a rug on your chest?
That's it.
You wearing a rug under your shirt?
Hey.
No,
like-
I see. You can chill.
We'll do that later.
All right.
But no,
do you guys
we
have
gotta get
anyone?
Sushi, and
Sorry.
I will maybe be back. I'll maybe
Okay.
be back after Super. We'll see.
Okay.
We're gonna get Boba
I need
food.
to get some.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll be back.
Sounds good.
If anybody is watching the Blackpink YouTube concert, I will be on Discord watching it, and we can watch together and squeal together.
Tonight?
Also,
Tonight, yeah, it's tonight. Oh, it's tonight Hawaii Standard Time, 7 p.m.
Also, all you.
No, I was supposed to be doing my mount runs for Final Fantasy. I fucking suck.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I spent it with you all though, so I mean, I guess that's not bad.
Can you not do it still?
No, I honestly I was set up for it tonight, but it's all good. I'll just I'll let them know. I'm like, listen, I need help.
Also, if all you horror freaks out there, you wanna watch, if you wanna come to my stream later tonight, we'd be watching Marvel's Hornets. The rest of it.
Speaking of which, everyone
I'm gonna
plug
stop
yourself.
by just to fuck with you, Brandon, because you kept fucking with me on my stream. I'm coming for you.
Oh,
I'm coming for you.
Shit. I was fucking with her. I kept blasting.
I'm coming for you.
I kept blasting fucking the growl sound.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? While we're doing this, why don't everyone plug their Twitch usernames in the chat, and then just like give a little spiel on like what you guys do in terms of content and stuff. Like just give a little spiel right before we all head out.
Let me see.
I think if no one has a problem with it, because Sushi's gonna close really quickly, I will start it. Is that cool?
Go for it.
Alright, so okay, you know what, Pav's got me already, so it doesn't even matter. Hey, listen, I've got too many names. I go by Hit, Yeet, Shakal, Mac, Cedric is my actual name, Sumi, all of that. I like to consider myself a variety streamer, but I do primarily like to do a lot of educational League of Legends plays. So if you all are new to the game, or y'all are a veteran to the game, and maybe y'all are wanting to learn something new, something different, definitely come by the stream. I am positive vibes. Like I said, when you come to the stream, prepare to throw up, because it's just it's empowering, it's encouraging. Just make sure you all know that whatever mistakes that you make, it's fine. It's normal, because guess what? You're a human being, and we're all gonna learn. You know what I mean? So we at least tell everyone, don't apologize, don't say sorry or anything like that. You've never known until you make what you believe was a mistake. So you gotta learn. You know what I mean? Live, learn, be safe, be blessed, y'all. Hey, thank y'all so much for inviting me out here.
Thank you for being here.
I think that was
love you, my
one.
brother.
We'll just work it with that, probably.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'll see y'all later.
Good night.
See you, bye. Hey, y'all want some Pokemon cards? I got some Pokemon cards for you.
Hey guys.
Yo, I was searching some of the cards you were pulling last night, and some of them are like $100.
Yep.
We got them. Come by the channel, guys. We got Pokemon cards for you.
Plug yourself. Plug it. Plug your Oh yeah,
I got an idea for our
the collectors. Yeah, you gotta plug. You gotta shout them out.
I got everybody already, but I will do it all again. Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry.
There you go. CollectorsGuildLLC.com. We're an official business now.
Oh
You can plug your
shit!
website. I don't have the link handy.
Sorry, my chat keeps scrolling back down when I scroll up, so I have no idea who got shouted out.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, let me do.
I can't bring it over. Okay.
Not everybody.
But yeah.
Femix, plug yourself too.
I already.
Femix, plug yourself.
Well, I guess you kind of did with the Blackpink watching in the Discord.
Yeah. I mean, my name is Femix, sometimes with 1 M, sometimes with 2 M's, because, rebranding and shit. Actual name is Jamie. I am a variety streamer, and I kind of mean it because I'm all over the fucking place. We're gearing more towards fitness streams, though. So every Thursday, we're doing Ring Fit and Just Dance, and then we do VR Fridays, and then Community Saturdays and Sundays, where people can tell me what to play, and they just mess with me for good and for worse. It is what it is. Okay.
But not
about good vibes and just having real conversations. That's it.
Hell yeah.
K-pop.
K-pop. God, that channel on your Discord is out of control.
Don't even get me started on that.
Alright, should I go?
Whoever.
Blackpink start.
Yeah. So I'm APS Anxiety. You can call me Brandon or Apps or APS. I've been called so many times of whatever one, so it doesn't really matter for me. But I'm a variety streamer. I'm all over the place, kind of like Femix. Sometimes I'll play Fortnite, and then out of nowhere I play a horror game, and I play Outlast. And also I'm a piece of shit too.
Fuck. Why? Every time.
And also I do watch. I start playing chess. I don't want to.
Hey, you know what? Watching you play chess actually makes me want to start streaming Go. So like.
Ooh.
I might do that.
Yeah, Go. That's
I might do that.
That's like chess on roids right there.
Yeah, it's like chess, but like 2,000 years ago.
And also, if you come to my stream, definitely 18 plus. So you all know, it's a warning because I cuss like crazy.
Absolutely.
And like all the time, and I say some embarrassing shit too as well. But,
And he does clap.
Actually, and I do clap push-ups too. And actually a lot. Actually, I got a lot of embarrassing shit I've done.
He's come a long ways in the clap push-ups.
Yes, out of my shitty push-ups from earlier, and then I went from shitty push-ups to clap push-ups out of nowhere.
Hell yeah.
And I scream a lot because I play a lot of horror games as well. And yeah, cover your ears.
Lily.
And what?
I said he abandons Lily.
Yeah, that too. I abandon her sometimes.
Sometimes.
A lot.
I'm gonna go.
But yeah, so I'm a variety streamer. Just come. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty.
Cool.
We're gonna go.
All right.
We'll be back.
Thank you for being here and participating on this for our very first podcast situation.
I'll miss you, my brother.
Bye. What?
Okay,
I'll miss
bye.
you, brother.
Wax them! Wax them!
Wax them pants!
Like I said, you don't have to leave. You're welcome to stick around because I'm gonna be still chilling after stream. So just letting you know. I know like Cedric had to go and they're gonna go grab dinner and stuff. And everyone has plans to go eat and stuff, but like you don't have to leave. I'm still gonna be chilling.
All right, Lily.
One of y'all, Sayan or Lily, or Hobbs.
Ladies first.
Wow. Yeah.
Age before beauty.
Okay,
Nice.
hi, my name is Lily. I am a horror streamer. I used to be a variety streamer, but it came to terms that I love horror games way too much. I do get scared by them, and I do get left behind by that one.
Yep, got me.
But, But I really, really enjoy it. So if you guys like horror games, please check me out. If not, there are a bunch of other amazing games here.
Oh,
Bless you.
sorry. I tried to mute myself before I sneezed, and it didn't happen.
Oh no, I'm about to sneeze too.
That is. I don't know if you see that, Lily.
See what?
Lily sounds sweet, but she will kick your ass.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I am me. You get me. I don't apologize for who I am anymore. I will say sorry a lot though. Like I apologize for my audio. I apologize for when my Streamlabs decides that it does not want to work. But I am me. I am very emotional. But I love to have fun. I love to, chill with people. So if that's horror games and emotions are right up your alley, come check me out.
Yeah.
Nipples.
Saying or palms. Nipples.
Brandon?
Excuse
Hey,
me,
Bobby, it's okay.
I'm sorry, but that's against TOS.
Yeah.
I need to talk with your manager, please.
Oh shit.
3-day ban.
Get you. Stacey! Oh my gosh, yes! Just like all the emotions.
Alright.
All the emotions.
Saying, or. Yeah.
Is it all I can hear?
You don't have to do one if you don't want to.
Come on,
If you're
Sean!
bored and you never have anything to do.
You're so enthusiastic about it.
I mean, but it's true.
Okay, so I will do one for Sean then.
Oh,
Guys,
shit.
if you're ever in the mode for an MMO or some great entertainment, go visit Sean. Even though he doesn't smile all that much, he is a fantastic person to be around. He is there to support his friends, and he will always be there to lift your spirits. If you're having a bad day, reach out to Sean because he will be there to put a smile back on your face. If you're looking for some entertaining MMO entertainment, go look at him on DLive or check him out on Twitch. He is a fantastic person with an even greater personality.
Wow, you got your own spokesperson.
I'll PayPal you later.
I'm vibing. Like, can we? Can you be all of our PR?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Lily.
Pods, do you want to do one?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm Pablo. I mod for anybody. I'm basic as fuck.
Pods is the greatest mod ever.
You can follow me on Twitter with the same username that I have here. Yeah. Oh, I'm a cute hoe too. But,
yep, a cute one.
Pods is a hoe, but they're cute.
All right. So now I'm gonna mute and deafen you guys. I'm gonna go on my stream and then just like do an outro real quick. I'll see you guys in a second.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed that little podcast-like segment. It's new because on Thursday night I think Yugen and I started just started talking on stream, and then he had said like, hey, it'd be a good idea. You should like try to run a podcast segment, and I took that idea and kind of ran with it. So I hope you really enjoyed it. This was episode 1. It was mainly about if you weren't here the whole time, watch the VOD, or if you don't want to watch the VOD or TLDR, then basically it was about streaming and starting, like how, like basically like people's histories, like what did you do before you were streaming, what did you do like last year, when did you start streaming, all of that stuff. It was a really nice way to like a really nice intro segment into the podcast setup, so I hope you guys will keep tuning in for more stuff like this. I might just be doing this every Saturday. I think it seems like that works well for a lot of people. My next segment, I kind of want it to be a little more, maybe not as a Twitch involved, like maybe not as streaming involved, maybe another topic that's a little more, I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? Y'all should start it with a group pants dance. No. My pants dance is now a raid notification, so if you want to see a pants dance, someone's got to raid me. Send your raids my way, I guess. But with that, we're going to raid Redbeard is Gaming. He was someone who was in this podcast with us, but he had to leave to go eat dinner, and then he has like an evening segment that he's running right now. So we're gonna go show him some. Okay, hold up. We can go show him some love, we'll show him, because he was here, he helped me out by being a guest on my podcast, and so I think the fair thing is to go and show him some love right back, go show him some support. So everyone who's in chat, please stick around. We're gonna be rating Redbeard is Gaming. Just copy that message. If you're subscribed, then you can copy that message. Raid. So Redbeard is Gaming is playing 7 Days to Die, I believe. Let's see. Come on, internet. 7 Days to Die. Yep. Some zombie stuff. So we'll definitely. Chris, I missed everything. I'm sorry, Rise K. You check out the VODs if you want. I know it's kind of like. Nobody really watches VODs, I feel like, but if you want to check it out, this is the kind of format I kind of want to do at the end of my gaming streams on Thursdays and Saturdays. I appreciate everyone for being here, and as you've heard in the podcast, that every one of these streamers appreciates the community that we built, that you guys have helped build with us. So if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling like you need to talk to someone, come talk to someone in your community. Come talk to me. You can talk to any of these people that was on stream. They're all very open people. They're all very understanding, and I love them like family. So I hope that I hope that you can find a way to talk to everyone in this community comfortably. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and click that raid. Let's go give Redbeard is Gaming some Hangry Gang love, and if you guys want to hang out, because I'm still connected to Discord right now. If you guys want to come and hang out on the voice channel, come hang out. Here's the Discord link. Come join us. We're probably gonna be chilling and drinking all night. But make sure you're over 18, because we are drinking. I know not all countries have 18 plus drinking age, but I think it's a pretty good cutoff point at where who's a minor and who's not. Remember to copy the raid message, and thank you guys again for tuning in. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on what time it is for you. And tomorrow at noon is my jjajangmyeon and tangsuyu cooking stream, Korean black bean noodles and Korean style sweet and sour pork. So stay tuned or come keep me occupied. No, come keep me company. That's the word. Okay, here we go. Bye.